Tonight on Classic Game Night Fridays.
Goonies never say die!
You boys like that?
Classic Game Night starts now. Classic Game Night Fridays. We're back. What's up?
Yes.
Hey.
Hey, Josh is here.
Did you miss us?
Hello.
It's Patrick. Justin's here. He's going to play some games, and we have a special guest in studio tonight. It's Josh. Say hi, Josh. Say hi.
Hello, Josh.
Wave real loud. So tonight, you may have noticed it's Goonies night, and I don't know why I can't remember why we came up with this, but of course as kids I think we all loved this movie. I have to be honest about this. I remember a lot of my friends and stuff, being all about it and stuff, and I was always kind of one of those kids, and I'm still like this, where the more something's marketed to me, like, you're gonna love this, I'm kind of like, I don't know, just no, let me decide I like it first before you tell me I like it. And Goonies was kind of like that for me. I don't think I was totally on board with it until, I don't know, I think I was at some kid's house in 1986 or something, and we watched it, and I was like, yeah, that was awesome. I was an asshole. Why did I ever doubt you? Goonies.
Yeah, that's.
So.
I'm not even sure. I don't have like that memory of when, people are like, yeah, where were you when who just did that with? I don't remember as far as Goonies, but definitely remember first time seeing it, being a young kid, and loved it.
Yeah,
Right
same. I
away.
remember seeing it in a theater, but I don't, other than just seeing it, nothing is attached to it.
Yeah, I didn't see it in a theater. But a couple years after the fact, something like that, and I was like, this is pretty cool. But it's one of those things that I'm pretty sure I think I tried to show it to my kids a while back, and they were just kind of bored with it. So, no, I think they liked it a little bit, but they weren't,
Yeah,
They're
my
the-
son's big on Indiana Jones stuff, so he
Okay.
really liked it.
Yeah,
We call him Indianapolis Jones around here.
Okay.
Oh shit!
This here's Fort Wayne Jones.
Our first joke of the new season is fucking terrible.
Well, that's not what we're here for.
Welcome back, folks.
Welcome back. Welcome back to us. Welcome back.
Welcome to
Justin.
bullshit stage. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, we've speaking of bullshit stage, we just had audio issues. You may notice Justin's audios, Justin and Josh's audio. Well, Josh's audio, you don't know what his audio normally is like anyway. So, but Justin's audio is a little different, and that's because they've got a different little audio setup, so both of them can be on. And I don't want to say that was causing that. It's just been all kinds of shit tonight. So we got Goonies II, which is the one everybody in America knows. And then the one that I don't think I knew about until, and Justin, you said the same thing. I didn't know about this until I was hanging out at your house or something, and I think you were playing it on your one of your upright machines, your arcade machines.
It might have been on the like the Power Pack on the
yeah,
we're playing on the Play Choice, yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute, this looks like Goonies, but what the fuck is this? It's like a platformer. It's not a not like a puzzly kind of thing.
Yeah,
like
Josh knew more about it too, I think, or there's like a history with this where Konami made this, and it's like they all kind of came together at the end and made this a Goonies game. Like it may not have always, been intended to be a Goonies game.
Ah, yes, they pulled
And
it.
I think I've heard somebody else mention that too.
Yeah, Goonies 2, definitely.
Goonies 2.
Goonies 2, yeah, is what we're talking
Right.
about.
Right. So then they threw Mama Fratelli and the brothers in there, and
Yeah.
full-fledged fucking Goonies game.
Yeah,
I mean, it has lots of elements of Goonies too, but I think before that, we were talking about it earlier before we came on that it was this may have intended to be something else at its worth.
And so they pulled a Doki Doki Panic.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, too, so to speak. And then they've got
like-
Konami Man's in this shit
Yeah.
with his tights up to his.
Konami Man.
Konami Man's got his. Yeah, he's got the leotard on there.
Is that
There's
like?
a little Mad Gwacker bouncing around there. Did you see those Metroid guys?
Oh, you're talking about you guys are watching.
We got our preview on here.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
I haven't thrown it over to your screen yet, but
Yeah, it's kind of weird because you're gonna have to go after sharks and shit and little crabs, and it's just it's an adventure.
And none of this was in the movie.
None whatsoever.
Yeah, see, and here's another thing I was trying to remember or think, and I'm sure this has happened in this day and age.
Yeah.
Is somebody being murdered at your house?
You know who that is?
It's is your
God.
your son's having a seizure?
Should I go in there and beat him?
No, I
haven't hit him
heard
yet today.
It sounded like there's a wrestling match at a high school.
It
going on in
does.
your
It does. It
house.
sounds like a
Anyway,
Yeah.
How many examples can you think of
Borden
where
is here with her axe. Lizzie Borden.
where you basically had 2 games but 1 movie? Like that doesn't. But like I said, that may be more common these days. But I can't think. I don't play a lot of new games, so I couldn't tell you. But yeah, so you had like 1 movie, like say Kroll. What if there was a Kroll 2 video game, which maybe there was that I don't.
Yeah, there was not that I know of. There was a cool Kroll Gottlieb game though.
Yeah.
That was cool. Right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Nobody really knows about it.
Well, yeah, the Kroll, and that was like, wasn't Kroll the first video game that came out either at the same time or before the movie or something, just almost as a promotional tool?
I remember it being in this. I went to this boys club during spring breaks and shit, and they had a Kroll in there, and that was 85, 86, and I went there for like 3 years, and it's like I never saw one ever again in my life. And for those people that don't know, I've spent 30 years of my life doing arcade games, trading,
Right.
restoring them, and never saw another one again that I was anywhere near. Like, that wasn't on eBay.
I've
or
never
something.
seen one.
Yeah, they're very
An
the
actual
Gottlieb game.
Kroll. Yeah.
So yeah, I think you're right about that. When they were released, it was
They either came out at the exact same time the movie did, or they came out a little bit before.
fetch the glaive and slay the demons.
That was a weird game. I only ever played that, I think, on MAME. But anyway, so yeah, you had 1 movie, the Goonies, the only Goonies movie, and then this Goonies 2 game comes out in the United States, and I remember being, I don't know, somewhat confused. I remember thinking like, well, was there a Goonies 2 movie that I didn't know about? So yeah, it's kind of weird, and I can't think of any other example of I don't know. Like I said, maybe your newer games, there might be something out there where, some, I don't know, like Evil Dead, stuff like that. I know there's been like a ton of Evil Dead games that weren't movies, so that's kind of what I was thinking about there. But yeah, so Goonies 2 is the only one that was released in the United States, and then there's this Goonies that was released for Famicom and arcade, and Justin,
They
you
had a
said,
versus board.
Yeah, and we got the verse one. In fact, we down here in Tulsa at Sheridan Lanes
Sheridan
Bowling.
Lanes. Yeah, they had Castlevania on the other one.
Yeah, they had a VS wedge, and one side had, I remember one side having Goonies. VS Goonies, and the other side having different stuff. I know it had Castlevania.
Yeah,
at one
Castlevania had
time.
pinball for a while too, which kind of was like
Yeah,
But
but
they did have Castlevania's first, but yeah. So Josh and I kind of grew up some of the same pissing grounds and shit. Here.
so yeah, that's where I first remember playing it. Is that bowling alley?
Sheridan Lanes.
And it was on a it was a Goonies 1
Yeah.
on a versus
Versus,
yeah.
board.
And that's the only way it came to the States. It just came on the versus board.
That's so weird. Like, yeah, that's
It is really weird because that
crazy.
was, I don't know if it was at that time. I don't think just Smash it,
Right.
huge cult following it has now. But
right.
I know it was hugely successful.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, I remember seeing you play
Could
it
have
at your
played at
house
Sheridan Lanes, I guess.
a while back, or I don't know.
Yeah, we
Is it-
played it.
like at your
I had to
house
have it at one point. Yeah.
and just going like, well, you just run around and save kidnapped kids and stuff, right? Like
That one's a little bit more straightforward, but this adventure Josh is about to see you guys on it.
yeah.
This is basically one of the first Metroidvanias. I guess
Yeah,
you'd
you got to
say.
put on your high pants to fuck around with this shit. This is intensity at the uber ultra level. The both of you words.
All right. Well, so
Yeah.
it's Patrick. You know me. You know Justin, and Josh is our special guest gamer tonight, and I think he's gonna play Goonies 2, because I was told by someone that he's really good at it. So
Yes, I usually go through this game at least once a year or every other year
Right.
just for fun. It's a game I've got a complete copy here. I've had for a while.
Yeah, we're gonna show you that. We're gonna figure out a way.
Yeah.
I hope I don't have to eat my fucking hat, but I will make it happen.
Now my original complete copy went to Mox Video Game Exchange many moons ago, but
Mox, yeah.
this copy I purchased, I don't know, 20 years ago. I think I paid like $10 for it.
Yeah,
Now, no telling what it costs now, but
Josh walks in the fucking door. First thing he's got, he's carrying this little screen, which that's another story for another time. We just had technical problems out the ass today.
yeah,
On both sides of the.
I
turnpike.
continue to have him. I just pressed a button and
Oh
something
yeah,
weird
yeah.
happened, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's like we sat in all the technical magic chairs that give us
I'm
the
looking at-
emergency runs.
let me try
But
this.
he walked in
again.
the door with his NES complete in box, everything manual. So it's awesome, and he's got it spread out here on the Henry Don.
On the Henry
And it's awesome, and we also got into the Nintendo Game Player's Guide as well, because there's a bunch of shit in there. So we're gonna figure this out.
Okay.
yeah, this was the only way to really know this game back then because there was nothing. You had to
No internet and
no,
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
even- it was just this game. It was just this player's guide I remember having, and that was about it.
That's what I was gonna
On
say.
the cover, it's crazy. The shit's going ape shit on the cover because it looks like the film almost, but there's a mermaid
Yeah,
and a crystal
the mermaid
ball, and
thing,
Mama
like-
Fratelli's holding it.
Yeah.
Like, I've got the mermaid.
How did she come into possession of a mermaid? But yeah, Josh.
Because it was a fucking different game, and somebody
Yeah,
said, all right,
exactly.
That's the Goonies
They,
too.
Yeah.
they Doki Doki panicked.
It's what's really stupid
Only
about
before,
it.
actually, they did before.
You got this handful of kids that may have seen Goonies at the arcade at some point, like at Aladdin's Castle or something.
Yeah. So,
So Goonies 2, shit, yeah.
so,
I'm looking forward to this too because Josh has done this. I've seen him do this a bunch. It's cool.
so we're just looking at a track mode. He hasn't started playing yet, but I am on your guys' screen. But Josh, you were telling me before we started that there was something you could do that was not in any instruction booklet or anything like that. You had no way of knowing you could do this
Okay,
thing until you looked at that guide that you were.
Well, no, it wasn't even the guide. Basically, let's see. I got this game it was Valentine's Day of 1988.
Nice.
My mom had purchased it for me, which I'm kind of glad she did because it helped make my day much better because, let's see, I'd have been a fifth grader then. And I remember my Valentine's Day party, we had about, what kids, maybe 26 kids in class.
Right.
I literally only got like 14 Valentines.
Okay.
So like half the class didn't give me Valentines.
Right.
So yeah,
Josh didn't get shit, man.
exactly. I was just bummed already. So I come home and this was waiting for me. My mom had seen me look at this at Toys R Us with, back then they had the two boxes taped together. I was like, this looks kind of cool.
Yes, yeah.
And so she, I guess
She's
she
got
noticed
a fucking
that.
heart of gold, man.
Yeah,
That's
so got this for me for Valentine's Day. But yeah, the in the manual, there's two different areas. There's when you're playing, there's called the action scene, what we're kind of looking at, and then there's what's called the adventure scene. The adventure scene kind of has this 3D kind of look to it.
Yes.
And
I wish we were sharing. I'm gonna try it.
But the thing is, the instructions are not correct because throughout the game you get these items that help you in the adventure scene. But what happens is you start getting a bunch of them, and to switch the screen around to see it, you're supposed to press the B button. But in the instruction booklet that says the B button is not used in Adventure Series, which is bullshit and ham because
it's
you
right
needed
there.
that.
Right in the fucking book. You're sitting there looking at this as a kid, like, what? Why am I not getting any further on this shit?
So there was usually a place. There was as far as I could go without going to the last three items, because one of the items is the glasses. You need the glasses. Without the glasses,
I
you
need
can't
my
beat the game.
glasses.
And so you have to have those. I had I let a friend borrow this. This friend is since went. He's like a computer science engineer now.
Right.
But back then, he was one of the smartest kids in class, and he was able to finally. Him and his brothers were able to finally play through it. And I asked him, I was like, "Okay, well, how do you use the glasses?"
He's fucking
He's
computer science guys.
Oh,
figured
you
this
just
out.
press B. I was like, "You're kidding." And I showed him the instructions. It says not to press B. I was like, "Well, they're wrong."
Where you going, Josh? Oh, I was just gonna go home real quick and press B.
Yeah, so
That's what they call it these
after
days.
learning that, the next weekend I was finally able to play through the game and get it taken care of.
Josh was knocking him
That's
out of the park.
that's crazy though that they just leave something out like they're just be not forthcoming with information like in their fucking manual.
Yeah. But yeah, it just says here, just not. Yeah, it doesn't. It says here, B button, not used in Adventure Series. That is not correct. Yeah,
They forgot like later the programmers were like, wait a minute, we did do something with that, and they're like, we already printed the manuals. Fuck.
yeah, exactly.
So
yeah, that it never occurred to me to press a button on that, and then my friend's like, oh yeah, you just press B. I was like, well, they lied to me.
yeah, just press the
Yeah. But I'll show you here later in
ridiculous.
the game once we get playing.
yeah.
But go ahead.
No. Yeah, I mean we're ready to see you get into it.
Let's
and
kick some
Justin, I can see your mouse pointing.
Sorry, I was getting ready to try to share this.
Yeah,
camera here,
it's-
but we're gonna wait. We're gonna.
It
wait.
ain't gonna work tonight. There's a lot of stuff that's just we come back
sorry
from a
about
4-week break and it's just broken. It doesn't work, and I don't understand. I have the Goonies MSX, the Goonies for MSX standing by on my emulator. Emulator.
I'm a lighter.
Emulator.
There's Buster.
And I can play it, but I have no fucking audio coming through. So anyway, it's been that kind of
That's
night.
whatever.
We got on the air really late. Let me just say hi to everybody who's in here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And thanks for sticking around late.
Hello.
We have Gary Busey Burger King. We have here for the comments. We have BB, and he says, "Welcome back, Patrick and Justin, and welcome Josh."
Thank you very much. I appreciate
And let's see, pop. Who else is in here? Peter Lilly. Peter Lilly, what's up, man? I think that's everybody commenting right now. And a lively chat. I like to see it. So thanks for tuning in, guys.
Yeah,
and,
thanks for showing up. Sorry about all the bullshit, and
yeah.
we just thanks all around, and all of us fucking.
We did it. We got on the air. It's amazing.
Yeah, we made it.
Like I was fucking sitting here going like, I don't know if this is gonna. No, I wasn't saying.
It's not
that.
bad. It's like we wasted Josh's time too. He came over here and.
Oh, it's no big deal. I had nothing going
And
on.
I'm seriously, Patrick and I are just like, it's that shit where people are running around like crashing face first in the door jam and shit.
Well,
That
too.
vaudeville situation, and the reason, and I don't know the reason because we have sophisticated shit and
Right. Well, what did we?
decent stuff. So what the fuck happened?
We just
It
did
had
about
dust all over
the
it.
last little cycle of. We just did about 14 shows in a row without hardly a problem. So maybe that was
and a
it.
couple of them we did live camera,
Yeah.
live shot.
Like very kind of that took a lot of
3
setup.
hours
and,
of live video last couple times,
and that went off without a hitch. But then we go to just do a normal show, other than adding another person to which that shouldn't have been a big deal, and it really that wasn't what the issue was. It was
For those of
something
you
else.
just
I don't know.
joining us,
Anyway.
yeah, really. I just saw a guy. You just set a fucking Inuit on fire, and then before that, he hit like a polar bear in the nutsack with a yo-yo.
This was all in the movie.
This is fucking great, man. He just
This is the second movie that didn't get made. Yeah.
he just
They
scrotumed
fight-
him.
Mikey goes and
Well-
fights polar bears and
Yeah, watch the new Goonies film. Mikey hits a polar bear in the fucking nuts with a yo-yo, and that's the end of the film because he fucking devours him.
yeah. What if we found
Rips
out
his
that
arms off and throws him over the mountains.
they were gonna make another movie and this was it, and like I don't know, it'd be completely ridiculous. But and when
What
did
if
the,
what if the people like there's people we talked about him too. There is a character that wants to join us too. They'll take this kind of literal because I mean, so they're sitting there waiting for the second Goonies film to come out. We could change the world. We could do some kind of low budget Goonies
might
2
as well.
film and,
Yeah.
Why not?
and have some of this artwork that's on the front of the fucking box, man.
Oh yeah, it's done.
The NES.
You know,
yeah.
The script is done.
The script is done right there. You just have an 8-year-old describe that photo,
Yeah.
and then we'll make that movie. and
And-
then
I mean, we'd have to cast somebody else for Anne Ramsey, but Sean Astin's still around.
yeah, Sean, he'll do it too.
He would do it.
He
Why
could
not?
be like the father of the kid now that's doing
He
this.
just
Yeah,
he,
yeah.
Sean,
Right.
he said nothing goes in his ass, but he'll do everything else.
He could.
All right.
He'll be Bob from Stranger Things, but
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
but he died. Now, when did the
Went through a weird
Fratelli
phase,
boys
sorry.
start dressing like the Blues Brothers? 'Cause I don't
They
remember
gotta,
that part.
they're up to no good, man. They gotta.
I think one of them is Guy Smiley from Sesame Street. There on the
it.
left. So
yeah,
okay,
she's looking a bit
right. They did a great job though.
manly today.
That's-
A little
that's-
WWF in the face.
That's a fucking perfect depiction of Anne Ramsey there, isn't it?
God, man.
Okay,
On her worst fucking day
Yeah.
ever.
let's do it. Let's play Goonies.
Let's
Okay.
goon it
Are we
up,
ready?
as we say around
Oh,
here.
oh,
the
don't
cool
forget
people.
turn the audio
Oh
back
yeah,
on
we got
there.
we got to unmute our sophisticated.
You got a soundboard. You guys,
half engineer, half.
yeah, you got some sound engineering tonight, not just.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got another notch on his belt. Man.
So
Now here-
you can continue on this.
Yes, there are codes. Those
Passwords,
awful
yeah.
Nintendo codes
Yeah.
from back in the day, and if you didn't get one letter
A trillion,
wrong,
yeah.
it's done.
Just type
And
in.
of course, back then we didn't. I mean, I guess you could have taken a picture of it, but it'd been expensive to get developed.
Right, you have to wait all week for your mom to get up her fucking ass and go down to Fox Photo and
Yeah.
give you your password to Goonies that you could have wrote down. God, we're just terrible.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
So here we go.
terrible people,
Should
folks. who tuned into
I
the
forgot
worst
to
shit
ask.
ever.
Should I put
No.
the stopwatch on? Is this a speed
No,
run?
we are. This is.
No.
This will
Okay.
not be a
Okay.
It's not. Yeah, he's not doing
farthest
this.
thing from it.
We're not going to be speaking moon language tonight. He's just
Yeah.
going to do some shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now, this
so
first part is like the only thing closest to the movie.
okay.
Yeah, it's like you're in the restaurant.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
restaurant, yeah.
Which you'll see a little bit of this level later in the game. There's kind of a similar version to it. Now I'm first walking into this first adventure, or what do they call it? The adventure scenes.
yeah.
Adventure inside the pink marshmallow.
So basically, a room. You need that hammer. So you go and oops, no, I'm not going to hit
You're
it.
gonna get
I need
it
to take
stuck
it.
in the gooey
There
stuff.
we go. So got the hammer.
Okay.
Two in
And
the
I back
goo.
out.
And,
Now,
Yeah, get
another
out.
thing too, if you look, Mikey is you got to kind of look where he's facing. Now he's facing, since behind him is the door.
Yeah, explain this shit. Yeah, sorry.
So behind us is the door, but yeah, if you go in the other direction, it's not going to work. So you have to just kind of know that the door's there. That becomes a problem later in
When
the
he's
game.
facing you on the little.
Yeah, you don't know which door it came out of. So you kind of have to just play around and figure it out.
It's Fester Quest bullshit.
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
It's kind of got that, what is it, Friday the 13th problem when you
Yeah.
can't figure out direction to go to.
Yeah.
So again, this is the second room, and it has keys in it. Now you need those, and there's a door, so we can go forward. We go forward,
And
now,
the guy's facing forward.
You got a
here,
key
so-
holder? Is that what it said?
Yeah, the key holder holds. You'll need keys later to open
okay,
things
okay.
like this safe. Now, the one thing you'll learn early in the game is the safe.
Mm-hmm.
If you see a safe, 9 times out of 10, it has nothing in it.
But it takes a key. You get that big key
Yes.
ring, like Janitor Carruthers.
Yeah, so you waste a key. So typically, you only open up a safe if it's one you discover. Like if I hit a wall with a hammer,
Oh yeah. I've seen that too, or a
They-
hand, or even punch the wall,
yeah, then you'll get something.
like my son likes to do.
Yeah. Now the
Stop
you'll,
that boy.
you'll notice a hole in the ceiling. We need to remember that because we're going to come back here later. That's how we finish up the game.
Yep.
Basically, the end of the game to get to the last levels of the game, we got to go through that. But of course, we can't right now because we don't have the ladder.
Yep.
So I'm going
He
to
will get a ladder infection later in the game and go up that hole and
Yep.
visit his grandfather in the sky.
You probably get a ladder infection after drinking some
Yeah.
pink foamy fucking water. Right? And Ramsey.
Now there was a Terrio brother I just hit. Oh, we
I think that was chicken.
Oh, there he is. Anyway, so now we're gonna go. I guess this would be the basement.
Yeah,
Now-
coming down out of the restaurant there.
We'll go ahead and rescue our first Goonie.
You know, I always kind of imagine I know this is a fucking video game and stuff, but imagine a world where those guys, that's all they do is they just walk around on that platform all day, looking cool.
Now, when we look here, this is what it's called a magic locator device.
And there's also a lot of you're not fucking around with wasting any time. See, Josh knows where I went in there and spent all this time farting around. There's nothing there. He knows where to go to. That's
I
good.
put
That's
it
the way about
way
it.
too many times.
That's what we need.
it's awesome.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we need that.
now there's a door behind me which I came in through, and now I'm going to go forward. So I'm in this new level. Now, if I'm going to press start here. If you look there, the map. If you have any experience with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you've probably seen a map like this before.
And you've probably heard a song like this too.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
back, and then there's a
it's similar.
front.
Right.
So we're on the back side of the map now. Is what they would say.
This is so fucking weird.
You want it in the
Yeah.
front or in the back? Patrick? I'm going over.
Yeah. So now we're gonna go up through here, and now we get like a pink level of the beginning.
Oh man, it's that used to be chicken place.
Yeah.
It looks like a bunch of fucking flat pieces of Topps gum.
So
Like Fleer gum. Yeah.
That's what they used to fix the place up.
Made in Cairo. Yeah. In the sun, in the sand. We've made some sand-colored, tasteless gum sticks. All right, I'm sure there's a reason why we're going up there.
So you have action scenes
have a
and
better look at the
adventure
Blackadder.
scenes. So this is an action scene, is that right? And then
yeah,
when
this
you go
is
in the
called.
door,
This is what they call the action
Action.
scenes, and when you go into a room, it's called the adventure
Adventure.
scenes.
which I can't think of anything much less adventurous than what I see in these rooms, but they had to
Now,
call it something.
If you ever see a wall in the game like this, 9 times out of 10, there's going to be something behind it. So if
Yeah.
you
just a
hit
plain,
it-
just a plain wall.
yeah,
And
just
you
plain-
can hit the other walls and the ceiling and shit, and the
No.
floor too. Everything's
Yeah,
can be.
typically.
Nothing is spared. This kid can hit anything he wants.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Now the in this case, I got B, which a B box is a bomb box. So now I've got bombs.
So it could be something else there.
Yeah, it could be firebox.
So it's a random drop. Okay, that's cool.
So we're gonna go to the right. Got another wall.
So you basically strafed to the right then.
pretty much. Just
Okay,
straight.
yes, that's helpful because this whole thing has really confused the shit out of me so many times and wasted a whole evening
Yeah.
of Goonie 2ing.
So tools. We're gonna press A. Gonna use the hammer. And there's a hammer here. Oh, there's a door pop.
Yeah, and it's like
Hey.
a double doors too,
Yeah.
like a Kingston Sheridan.
Oh, they
like a
forgot they
ballroom.
spackled over them,
Yeah, boy, that looks
Yeah.
nice.
And go
Who
forward.
do we
there's
have
the
here? There's
first
Chucky.
Goonie. I'm not sure which
The
one.
Chucky doll in there.
Do you see him?
You're late. I was almost killed. Yeah, I have no idea which one that one was.
That was the 4-year-old
Yeah.
that wanders around saying, "Hey, you want to see this? Want to see this?"
So I'll back out. And you'll notice also at the top of the screen, every time I rescue a Goonie, I get another life bar.
Oh, cool.
Delicious.
Delicious. So how in the world did you figure all this stuff out? Did you just read magazines or gaming magazines, or did you just kind of figure it? I don't know. Like,
A lot of extra play and
right? Yeah.
hanging out with that one guy who's, like I said, now like a computer
Yeah.
engineer. and
Okay.
All that seemed to help.
Right.
Let's see. So we'll go back down through here. Now, let me see if I can make
You
him
clobbered that guy. He fucking turned into Jiffy Pop. Hit him in
Let's see
the
if he comes
nutsack.
back. No, he's not. But that was like, I think they call him Squeak Batelli or something. He's just like a little dude.
Squeak. Those new characters.
Get over there and get him, squeak and squirt. Get out there and take care of mama's
Does
problems.
Does Sloth make an appearance in this game?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
No, we have
Well, that's disappointing.
Stanley the Spider instead. Hey guys, I'm just waiting for somebody to bite down here. In the
Now, yeah, here's another interesting thing. You'll see over here this door to the right. that door leads me pretty much to the end of the game.
So this one, yeah, that shit where they hint like these Metroidvanias in the games. You say like
Metroidvanias,
like Blaster Master. The end of the fucking game's on the first screen.
It's like I was telling somebody, it was like a younger kid that's played newer games. It's like, okay, if you play Dark Souls and you see something way the hell out there,
Yeah.
it's kind of like what it does here. It kind of just gives you hints.
Yep, yep, exactly. Know exactly what you mean.
Okay,
Yeah, that looks,
so there's a blank wall. I bet
Yeah.
there might be something there. I can't remember. We'll find out.
Is this where you can hit the guy in the head with the hammer?
Yep.
And then he says, "Ouch! Don't! Why did you do that?"
We'll do that. Maybe, I guess there's nothing.
Is that really
Oh,
how
I don't know. I was just holding a hammer and you were standing there.
Ah, there we go.
So,
Firebox.
you know.
This is basically Motov. What is it? Motov cocktails. They
Right.
call it the firebox.
Okay.
All right.
A
Got the F box.
Mm-hmm. Now again, this safe was already here, so most likely it's going to have some stupid saying or a hint in it.
You didn't have to hit the wall right with the
Yeah.
hammer, right? Okay.
Yeah. Now if I hit the wall with a hammer and it appears, or use my glasses appears, then 9 times out of 10 it's got something important in it.
Now, if I'm holding a hammer and I'm looking at a safe, this is just hypothetical.
I have an obligation to.
Yeah.
I think I just want to see how that sounds to bang that fucking thing off of that
Mhm.
safe. Ping. What do you think, Patrick? Pong, ping. I don't know. It might just my arm might fucking fall
That
off.
seems like that'd be a sound that would be irritating. Like I
And,
probably.
there's another toad.
Let's go to the soundboard for the
And they
sound. Something
Can't
going
remember.
bang.
just like Goonies 1, the original Goonies, they fall on the ground and kick their legs like.
Yeah, they made sure to
Ashton
get that.
Kutcher used to do that on Punk. Remember?
Okay, here's kind of the thing.
Look at us.
I just came through that door. Now Mikey's facing me. So that means if I go press back or press up, that brings me back outside. So you just have to realize that if I press down now towards the way direction he's going, it sends me back here.
Mikey looked a little wet in the pants there. Simmer down there, buddy.
What's what do they say when they get in the little when they're in the restaurant there and one of them asks to use the bathroom and they're like, it doesn't Chunks say you don't want to use the bathroom in a place like this? There's probably Daddy Longlegs in there.
Yep.
So
Okay,
yeah,
so I
Mikey
came in
just
here-
peed his pants. He didn't want to go to the bathroom.
Hey, Josh found a Yonoid stick
Yep,
just
this
sitting
is,
there with a panty hanging off of it.
This
there.
is
Just on the floor.
you get a slingshot, so we'll take that.
I'm taking this and going to Chicago.
Nope. Oh,
Uh-oh.
now this is one of those hint guys, which just gives you the
I'm in
hint.
Hit this
trouble.
guy in the head with
Now,
a
if you can
hammer.
hit this guy, he says, "Ouch, what do you do?"
Ouch, what do you do? Oh, I just work
What
9
do
to
you
5.
do?
So
I punch
Down-
people
you
I
can
don't
hit him
know.
down
with
the
hammer.
dealership. I hit him with the
Now, if
fucking
you hit him
hammer.
the hammer, he goes, "Please
Please
help
help me.
Bashed him with the hammer right in the face.
me." Yeah.
Is he related to Charlie Brown?
This is for adults, I think.
Yeah.
What do you do? Well, I think you just saw what I do. I'm
Well,
a psychopath.
I wake up
Yeah.
and then I get out of bed and
I beat people. Just random people I don't know. Strangers. I just
crack you over your fucking bald head with a hammer.
I'm like, you're here? A hammer's in my hand? What?
Oh my god.
Now we're gonna go down. We're gonna go to another set of levels, I guess. This one's kind of it's like a cave level.
The music is a little different variation of music now, I notice.
You know, if you came out into a cave, this shit was playing, it'd be. I'm fucking crazy now. I'm insane. I finally lost it.
Now you get these old guys that come to tell us about warp zones. And so basically, just a warp zone means you're just going to a different scene.
He's got his chin stuck in his turtleneck.
Mario,
choke collar, too.
Mario
This guy's
will
a
be-
fucking-
You'll be hearing from
he's in
Mario's attorney about the warp zone thing there.
That's right.
It's a trademark.
Let's go to World 4. What's up, buddy?
So you got the little.
Vince is here. What's going on, man? Earlier we thought somebody was being murdered in there. You got a couple of rods
Oh,
in there?
here we go. Now this,
Right.
here's
Yeah,
the
go ahead.
transceiver.
Okay.
This will allow me, if I use it in certain places, it will allow me to hear, like they'll give me hints and stuff. So typically, I barely ever use it. Now we'll go to the right. Now this is the guy that you need to hit. Notice he
Okay.
says, "Get out of here if you have nothing to do."
Get out of
You
here.
need to hit
So
him.
what you're going to want to do is hit this guy 5 times.
Officer, I
I had no
needed
idea.
to hit him. I had to
Yeah,
hit
I-
him.
He hit me 5 times.
Yeah, it's the most cryptic thing. I was like, how my friend figured this out, I don't know, because I was never able to find the candle.
I remember like being a kid, and some neighborhood kid was like, Patrick, imagine fucking
Ouch.
Ross coming running yelling like, Joe, hey, Moshe, he hit the guy 5 times. You know, like he figured out how to get through that shit.
You just really have to just break his
One
nose.
more
Just from
with
a guy
feeling,
sitting there hitting
boom,
him.
There's my candle.
Yeah.
And you get the candle. I guess he like poops the candle out on it.
This-
I don't know how the hell you would know this.
This
in
teaches
age before.
kids, important lessons. You just keep hitting somebody, and you'll get rewarded for it.
That's right.
You'll get a
Yep,
candle.
I'll have my way with you.
Come on, I need a candle. Damn it. Ugh.
The more
Where's
I hit
my
you, the more I
candle?
want that candle. They're gonna light some candles for you tonight, old
Officer,
man.
I really needed a candle. Yeah. Now I'm in jail just because I needed a candle. I didn't have
What's
any-
that? Yes, 5 times.
Because now you have to have the candle here. I remember years ago when I was younger, I was like, what am I supposed to do now? Because I couldn't see anything. So if you go to tools, candle, boom, there's the room.
Hey.
And it's like, it looks like there's blood on the walls and shit. Like this
Yeah.
is the back room at Satrielli's.
Yeah.
Isn't that what it's called on the fucking
There's another one of those
Soprano?
finders.
magic locator device?
Yeah.
That's what Trump needs to find his penis.
Hit the wall. Oh, there's more keys.
Folks, thanks for tuning in.
Oh, is this-
There is.
We're having a good old time here.
There's Konami, man.
Look at him. He's got the fucking
Konami
go-go
Man!
boots. Look at the boots on him.
Now, I will warn you. If you hit him, he will not refill your energy anymore because he's in multiple parts of the game.
Okay.
So
And you got to have him towards the end.
You will
right?
so you'll never
Looking
see him
forward to
again.
seeing
It'll
this.
just be a blank room or something.
no, he'll be there. He'll just
But
say,
he'll like, fuck off.
he'll say like, I will not fill your power up. 'cause you
Konami
hit-"
Man says fuck you.
It's just so weird. I hit this guy, now he doesn't like to do stuff for me.
Yeah, so I don't want to hit him right now, especially since I'm out of practice and I might need him to power me up.
He's really something, man. Look
Yeah.
at that.
He looks kind of like Zach Galifianakis in a little cape and a little thing on his head.
You know, it's just I just think he's great.
Yeah.
Konami Man.
Konami Man.
So
I didn't even know if we would get to see Konami Man, so I'm glad that happened. That was a bucket list shit right there for tonight.
And we'll even see the Konami MOAs too in this game.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Things are really going great.
I gotta say, it's great to watch somebody like playing through a game. You know,
It's
nothing
not-
against
it's
you,
nice,
Justin.
yeah.
Nothing against.
No offense.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
A lot of
I don't know,
times
we were
we're
talking
just
about that.
we're just kind of
lousy.
we're just fucking around trying to figure something out. Like, we play some oddball stuff. This is this
play
is
some weird
pretty
shit,
this is
yeah.
a pretty well known game. But at the same time, I can't I couldn't beat
This
this.
is the game a lot of kids got and then couldn't figure out how to be played.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's well known to that extent. I don't think it's well known by many how to get through this shit.
Yeah.
Or just sit. I mean, Josh just came over. He's like, yeah, brought his Goonies cart. He's like, I'm just gonna beat this. You know,
I can't remember.
sit down and play this.
No, sure. Okay.
Some games that we play, I know what I'm doing, but not, we try to make it interesting. And I'm kind of a boring person when it comes to.
Okay, I'm going to come to this area early, which I really don't need to yet, but there's something I want to help me get through this a little faster.
I remember, being younger and like, how come I can't go through? I can't go in the cave. You know, the holes in the wall.
Okay, I don't want to cross the bridge yet because I've still got stuff to do here, but I want something that's going to make me go a little faster.
Hey,
So-
can you show that inventory screen again?
Yes.
What's all that stuff there? So
So you got your weapons. I'll be brutally honest. Personally, you get the best weapon at the beginning of the game. The yo-yo really is, I think,
you
the best
stick
thing.
with it.
Yeah,
you got
stick with the yo-yo.
Molotov cocktails, bombs,
Yeah.
and the Yonoid.
You'll notice your shoes. I got one pair of shoes, but well, great. I'm gonna
Yeah,
do it
so
again.
that timed out really?
Well, it's because I pressed start.
Oh, because you press start and then it. Okay.
So there's
yeah.
a little secret door, and I can get these shoes.
Oh, those look like Etonics, man.
Yep, they're hyper shoes.
Get some.
They're
So-
hyper shoes.
Exactly. So come over here, put the hyper shoes on, and I move a lot faster.
Oh, look at that.
You said you needed something to move a little faster, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
he's gonna use drugs now.
Oh.
He's gonna use illicit drugs.
We're lucky that camera's not working. This it's chopped up all over the place here. Yeah, like right there, I'm like, how come I can't go in here? You know, and being the idiot that I am, I think I just got bored with it and went outside.
So I'll come back to that after there's a Goonie and other stuff to get over here, so I'll be back later. Oh, no.
Oh, that's shitty. Yeah. So, yeah, this is another one of these games that you can't really get through without knowing where the hell stuff is. And Josh has done this, several times.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another thing with this game. I don't know if I can.
Dickhead was all over you like shit on a blanket.
Let me wait for him to come back again. Every second guy you kill will drop something.
Oh, nice. It's good to know.
Or no, I'm sorry, every third one.
Oh, okay.
Every third guy
every
you
fourth.
Like I said, it's like
every
that.
fifth.
There you go.
Pretty good
So
odds.
there's
There you go.
keys.
Are you going to go into that medieval times and get some chicken and beer?
That's already where I was. We're going to go to a different door.
Jim Carrey's in there.
When you were talking about punching the Konami guy, I was thinking, and I've always thought this, that wouldn't it be fucking amazing, an amazing like troll job if there was somewhere in some game where if you fucked up, you did something, just experimenting or something, you just did something stupid like punch the Konami guy. Basically, it just says game over, and not only do you just get game over, like the game won't even turn on anymore. You just can't play it. It's completely fucked.
And then they mail you something that you have to stick in your yard that's all in Japanese. It says like, this guy's an asshole.
Basically,
Whatever
it's like
lowest form of insult they have.
you call their
Okay, so-
helpline, and they're just like, the guy told you not to hit him. You don't get to play the game. Okay, so anyway, you're
Now I'm in an ice level.
Moja Frosty world, as
What's a frosty world?
our old pal Moja would say.
There's what's a frosty world, a penguin. Yeah, this is the attract mode where I saw a guy get hitting the old sluggers with the yo-yo.
You gotta love all these.
Goonies 3.
Every
Mikey and the yo-yo.
game had these slippery levels back then. All right, so
Okay. So I found a safe. So this is most likely gonna have something in it. So we're gonna open it. Yep, and there's those glasses I'm gonna need.
Hey, Elton John left his glasses in the wall.
John was in here.
And there's a boomerang, which I can use later. Well, I can use it now, but it's not a very good weapon, so I don't use much. And there's an Eskimo, which does nothing for me.
I'm. His fucking name is
I'm
Eskimo.
Yeah, I'm
Eskimo.
Eskimo.
There's nothing here. Thanks.
But listen to there's like a fanfare and shit.
Yeah.
When you find that guy.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Okay.
There's nothing.
Yeah, you think there's nothing here. I'm Eskimo.
Mm-hmm.
Go ice fishing
Now,
there.
also, you're going to notice there's a hole in the floor with water. We will need this later because we got to come back here with the scuba gear and go through there.
Don't stick your dick in there.
No, freeze off.
Don't stick your dick in these holes.
Don't stick your dick in these.
His frosty world sliding around, hanging out with the guy from Jake and the Fat Man up there
Yeah.
on all fours.
It's,
What's his name?
Oh, no. Oh,
Oh, look at this!
uh-oh.
In a bizarre turn of events, Eskimo's out here too.
oh,
He's
I just
pissed.
got hit.
Look at that.
Oh,
there's
yeah.
the
Is that
first
your?
death.
That's your first death, huh? Or did you die earlier?
Yep.
I don't know. I think that was it.
All right, yep.
Shit's getting real now.
We're gonna take away one of Josh's Big Macs now, live on the show. Every time he dies,
Yeah, these always hated these fucking platformers where
or the dice.
it was like they discovered how to, the physics of making a level icy. So every fucking game
Yep.
at this time had to have a level like that.
Physics is one thing that Nintendo was good at. Back in those days, I mean, like gumshoe shit like that.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Can you imagine? How much of a
I remember,
steady hand you have to do some gumshoe action.
I remember first playing the arcade of that, and I had no idea what to do. I mean, it's one of those you're clueless. When I first
Yeah.
played on the arcade, there was no way I had no idea what to do.
Yeah.
Even watching the select, whatever it is, the attract mode, I was like, what do you do in this game?
Oh yeah, no, it's fucking looks like a bunch of nonsense.
Okay, so let me back that again. So I go in here, it's dark, I use the candle.
Light the candle.
Now, again, I can hit the wall, nothing. I can hammer the wall, nothing.
Please,
But
Hammer, don't hurt him.
If I go to
His hammer.
tools,
Yeah.
press A. Notice I don't have any choices on there. I'll press B. Boom. There's 2 more choices.
Yep.
Okay,
So,
this was the magic button that
That's the
doesn't work.
magic button.
Did you see what? Just nothing happened right there. Did you see?
Yeah.
When he
and
pressed
the game is no easier now.
No. And so glasses. Boom. There's door.
So that's
Go through
where the
there?
game ends for fucking like. That's where the game ended for a lot of people.
Here's a
Probably
helmet.
well, behind this, all there is a helmet in this case. But there are some places where you have to use it to go farther.
Yeah, I think we should listen to some Helmet. What do you think, Patrick?
Yeah, the helmet basically just blocks you from those icicles that I avoided in the
You're
ice.
now a member of the Colorado Buffaloes football team.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is? That's it's kind of interesting that there's just a
You wouldn't know.
have a
And
helmet.
what, I'm gonna read from. Is this the page here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna read this for a second.
It's
in the adventure
Commander
scene,
Keen.
okay.
They wanted to.
Okay,
Commander Keen
fucking
whatever,
yeah, plain as day in the manual. This is the first time I've ever seen this. Not even just in the manual, but at all. It says using your control in the adventure scene, where its action scenes requires physical skills. Adventure scenes take a little extra thing, and the light's low in here. Sorry, and I can't fucking read either. The B button is not used in adventure scenes. I just read that out of the manual.
Way to like throw kids way off the trail. I mean, it's one thing if it's one thing if you have to look at Nintendo's the guides or your gaming magazines to figure out how to do something, but to just blatantly tell a kid who's reading that like this doesn't do anything, so don't even try. That's bullshit, man.
Yeah, and you're reading, and so you got to think this is 85, 86, so you're reading the book.
It was 87, criminy.
All right. Yeah. B button not used in adventure scenes. Okay, so it does. It fucking says it straight up.
We just saw that. Yes, that's bullshit.
Yep.
Now I'm back at the bridge. Now I've got to be careful here because if there's these enemies over here, and if they touch me, they will eat my boomerang. So I can't let them get close to me. Which really I don't care. I could care less because the boomerang's a shitty.
They're hungry for boomerang.
Yeah, it's not a very good weapon anyway. So I'll bring a guy over here. I mean,
Duran Duran's new hit single,
Yeah.
"Hungry for Boomerang."
I totally remember this from the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember when they had that camera crew out there on Haunted Bridge?
All right.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
Except we got to make it part 2. This is it. We don't even have to write it.
So
This is
your
it.
shots are limited then with the yo-yo.
We just reenact everything in the game, and that's the movie, right? We need to just find somebody to back the movie. Just do everything.
Oh yeah, this could be a blockbuster hit. I kind of like it though. I mean, the artwork in this game, the backgrounds and stuff, they're cool.
Well, it's Konami, so
Yeah, it's gonna be.
it's gonna be a certain level of quality at least. What do you think the worst Konami game is? I mean, really, the worst Konami game is still better than the best LJN game.
Yeah, the worst Konami game. Fuck, man. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know.
It's a tough one.
I hated like Jack Nicholas golf or some shit like that.
Was that Konami?
That's what you always see
Yeah,
at, where is it? Vintage stock. It's always
Vintage
like
stock
the
has
whole
yeah,
stack of
because
them.
you can't. But what's interesting about it is they could repurpose those cards
Yeah.
for something. Use them for something better than Jack Nicholas fucking golf. Jack Nicholas dipshit golf for your NES. And what the hell?
Oh shoot, these guys are kind of tough. I don't like it.
Can you
I can make
use the old NES trick and despawn those fuckers? I don't know if that trick works on Goonies 2.
Yeah, you're still running around, defeating fucking gargoyles with yo-yos.
So you
There's a secret door there.
Konami
See,
Man!
Konami Man!
if I would have hit Konami Man, he would have powered me up, and I needed the power there.
All
Yeah,
right.
so
Are you tired? I'll fill up your energy.
So I am glad I did not punch his ass.
I'm 5'1".
I'm dressed ready to go out for the night.
Do you have a vest and coat to protect you?
Sounds creepy from that guy.
That little guy is. There's not much to him. It's
like-
just like a circle and a couple dots.
Yeah, that's what it was. what does he look like? Who does he? He looks like the sign on a bathroom door or something. But he has a face, so
Okay, there's a door. There's another door.
All right, so you were facing. So yeah, so the directions and shit. I don't know why. It seems pretty fucking simple, but it confounds me. That's why I can't watch Terminator movies. Same thing.
Super easy to get confused.
And then I get a look on my
Doing
face
that.
too. It's like, oh yeah, Justin's confused, sitting there, looking all confused.
Okay. Let me check here. There's nothing there. Okay.
Nothing here. Nothing to see. Don't be getting your hammer out.
Nothing.
Stop trying to see stuff.
Yay.
All right.
All right, so you knew someone was in there, and you got some more Fanta.
Yeah.
Can you
A
take
fire
that with
box, not a fire bomb.
you? How much shit can you carry at one time? Is it just whatever unlimited? There's no.
Except
Is
for
there, like, limited
except for
resources?
keys.
Yeah,
need a key
you
holder.
have to.
You got a big ass key ring,
The
right?
bombs and the fire you run out of.
Oh, that guy clobbers you.
Yeah.
That.
Whatever.
What does he look like, Patrick? Riff on that
I
guy.
don't know. I didn't see him for long enough there.
It's like naked Jack Skellington.
Huh. Jack Skellington's already. Well, I guess he has clothes.
Right, but he's nude. Yeah.
I have some pictures.
That looks like there would be something there.
Jack
I know.
Skellington
There's
nude. If you're interested.
Gotta see.
Great.
Uh-oh.
Come on.
Nice.
Great.
Uh-oh.
Now we got one guy.
Got hit with
before
some.
Are we
That's
are we
horrible.
distracting you with our banter?
No,
Okay.
it's one of those. I don't think
Go in that contempo.
I don't think I played any Goonies during COVID.
Hmm.
So I'm a little rusty.
That's all I did. That's all I did. I never fucking left the house. Same pair of pants 2 years. What's Justin doing? He's playing Goonies in there again.
But not Goonies 2.
Oh, there's a door.
Not Goonies too, though.
Just the regular
Ah.
Goonies. Hey, can you
Yeah, just
complete?
a regular time.
Awesome. That's what I'll need later.
What was that? Is
what
a
is
couple
that?
of party
That's the-
invitations?
Diving suit.
Oh yeah. That's right. They show the.
Now things are going to get weird, aren't they?
That's
Now
right.
this-
The Goonies
will have
mermaid.
nothing, yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, really, exactly. Hey guys, I'm the mermaid. What mermaid?
You know the mermaid from Goonies. Was this to make up for the octopus scene that they deleted?
I
know
like the
about-
big,
You know about the deleted scene with the giant octopus?
like a giant squid thing, monster.
That was the deleted scene, right? That didn't happen in their. actual movie.
Yeah, no. No, that did not come to the movie.
And there's another thing that's kind of interesting.
Nice.
I was gonna maybe even play some little clips from the movie, but fuck it now because it's late and everything's going wrong. So I'm not gonna tempt fate. But
Yeah, we're not.
It's
Josh and I
interesting
agreed not
because-
to touch anything.
and this is kind of a phenomenon I remember experiencing as a kid too. Like when you would go to a movie and you would you go watch a movie and then you would maybe rent the movie a couple years later. And I always had a really good memory. I still have a pretty good memory. I'll go like, what about that one scene that I remember seeing in the theater and it's just like not in the home version of the movie.
Yeah.
They have different cuts
They don't
and they
seem
don't
like
tell
that. Yeah, they
anybody.
do.
So there are people who recorded Goonies off of like cable, like the year after it was out when it was airing on HBO or whatever. And there are scenes that are just gone, like a scene or two that are just gone. There's a whole scene in the famous one. They're in a convenience store, and the asshole kid, the bully, whatever, comes in there and they kind of get into a scuffle with him. And I'm pretty sure that entire
the guy
scene
with
is
the
just
Mustang.
yeah with the kick-ass 5.0. So and then he holds on to
He tries dragging Sean Astin. Or that's not.
no,
not
it's
Sean
it's
Astin.
Josh Brolin.
Brolin with the he's trying to drag him down the hill on the bike.
Yeah, it's like as a kid I remember watching that and going like, how could he not just pull away or something?
Well, like like he gets going so fast the fucking thing's smoking too, right?
I get it. Suspension of disbelief, right?
Yeah. Now, if you remember in that last room, I got a waterproof coat. So now I don't
Okay,
worry about
cool.
this thing hitting me.
Yeah. So now the icicles don't hurt him because he's got the helmet.
And now you can go to those special theaters where there's people doing stuff in there that you need that brain code for.
You don't. You're not affected by the
By the precipitation
amount of
in
semen
there.
in the air. Semen participate. Yeah, precipitate.
The liquid
I
precipitation.
wonder if I didn't fuck that up. Yeah.
It's gross, man. It's fucking gross.
No, it's not the grossest thing. It's been uttered here. That's for
Oh no. The grossest thing was I don't know.
sure. Are we dirty? Why, yes. Tell a friend.
Not for kids. Not for kids. Checking in with the chat here real quick. Lots of comments here. I've seen some funny stuff here.
What's happening? Chat. So you can't, okay, yeah, they fucking start adding walls and shit now. So yeah.
BB says I don't know, they were talking about Turtles, the Turtles game or something, and BB says Chris Hansen's gonna have to have a talk with Master Splinter about his relationship to 4 teenage amphibian martial art enthusiasts, except they're reptiles.
Yeah.
But
Why don't you have a seat over there? Our old friend Chris Hansen.
he also says Konami man holds a grudge if you punch him.
Yeah, he does. He doesn't forget.
Konami, man!
Never forget.
If you punch
Punch
me
me
in
the
the
boy who hit me in the balls with that yo-yo. Fuck off. I'll not fill your life bar. I guess Konami Man there, it's kind of sounded like halfway like a grandpa and half.
So what is that guy's actual name? Is he actually called Konami Man?
Yeah, that's his name because he's in other Konami shit.
That fucking
Right.
really?
Fuck yeah, he is. Yeah.
Like
right,
what?
Josh?
Yeah.
Konami Man's in other shit. He's in track and field arcades. I know
No.
for sure because you have to. He's one of the bonuses.
In track and field? 'Cause
Yeah,
I
the arcade
played that
one.
arcade a lot, but I'm not great at it.
It's like the mole and the frog and all the other hidden shit you can get.
Huh?
You've seen me play that game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh. So have you, Patrick.
Yeah.
So I know all the
The little
how to
Easter
get all the
eggs.
bonuses on each thing. Yeah. He's a UFO and a mole. There's all kinds of shit.
we're
But Konami Man's in some of these fucking Konami games. He is. Let's go to the phones. Hey, it's 12:12 by the way.
it's 12:12.
Oh.
Well, I guess what Konami Man appearances in video games.
Yeah, I don't. This is the first time I'm hearing of this. I didn't know
It's
about.
just came
Oh,
across Patrick's desk.
That reminds me. This is this room is weird. It's like the error room.
Okay.
There was an error in programming. If
Really?
you
It's like the little Viking dwarf that says "I am error living."
yeah, if you go right, you can just keep going right. Forever.
It's a loop. Wow.
Yes.
So it just treats like it just
He's-
refreshes the same
yeah.
screen.
His reality, he's just like stuck in. How insane would that be if in real life you just kept walking through a door and it's just like, yeah, this is hell. I just keep going through this door. And
It's like the fucking end of that. Spoiler alert. That Doctor Strange film, just never ending.
you just keep screaming and running through a door.
So he punched the wall and keys fell
Keys
out.
come out. Yeah.
You got a key ring like the.
Good thing
janitor.
you gave me them keys, or I'd punch you again. You son of a bitch.
Give me that key. You got a nice big key ring.
I shall assault you a second time. So he's got an inventory of stuff going.
Yeah,
on.
that's what I was gonna say earlier. I was
Got the
pretty impressed with how many things were in there, but now it's really filling up.
He's got the rubber
His,
suit.
Mikey's pants are really filling up with items.
That's right.
I'm gonna have to farm a little bit here because I need some. I don't need keys. I need hearts.
Folks, it's time for another classic Game Night Fridays farming simulator.
Farming.
Wait, not gonna let me farm anymore.
Extreme farming. Oh shit, man! They heard us talking noise,
Yeah.
and
They're not gonna let me farm anymore.
and you know what? You're not looking so good in the health department.
I know.
there.
That's why I
Yeah.
really needed to farm.
That's why you were farming. Okay, I didn't know if you were after more keys or what. That sucks. Where is the asshole when we're talking about him when we need him? Okay, Konami Man, he's some fucking Road Fighter.
Yeah.
Fucking first thing out of the box, shitty Road Fighter. He's in an upcoming game that we're gonna do, Patrick.
Sorry about that. I had a
Sorry.
I had a child come in here and start talking to me.
Sorry, no.
Who's in an upcoming game? Wow.
Okay. Konami Man appearances, and so
What?
he shows up in fucking another game that we're gonna play.
In our in an upcoming show.
Yeah. He's on.
Okay.
He's
Is
on
it a
the game.
surprise? You don't want to tell me?
Oh, yeah,
You don't have
let's
to.
see. No, it's some.
I can
You know, of course, some fucking ad
I'll
for
be
insurance had
surprised.
to load, so I had to look at this Konami Man shit. I need to watch a Nationwide commercial.
Well,
I'm not sitting you guys to look at this information about Konami Man. What the? This is a weird.
Okay, so here's my first continue.
All right, first continue.
You better quit. Try it again.
Oh,
can't
quick,
do it.
push the start button. I can't look at this shit.
If yes, push. If not, push select.
If yes. Yeah.
She tells me good luck.
He has an odd voice.
I think.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
why am
shit. Okay, well, everybody, we're fucking him up by
Yeah.
talking.
I didn't have my run shoes on. There we go. I was like, what?
Okay.
What?
Hang on, I got some information about fucking Konami Man here, man. Personal information. His species. He's an android.
Okay.
So there's that. He's got a gender. Who wants
Okay.
to guess what it is?
It looked like he had a beard, so I'm gonna say he's a man. Okay,
Yeah,
and his name is
Konami
Konami
Man.
Man, so
Yeah,
that
he's a
too.
man. He's a man.
It's not.
Place of birth. Why World?
Oh, I don't have those either. Damn it.
That's what don't you have?
I don't have. Oh, I don't have the flame, whatever the hell they are. The
Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
yeah, the firebox.
Oh, the F box.
Yeah.
So I've already
Fantas.
died twice. That's great.
So how many continues do you have? 3 on this,
Or
or is it like? Well, there's a password thing though, right?
Yeah, there's the password.
Yeah.
So it's not like you could ever really get game over, right?
I can't change that.
Josh is having flashbacks of Goonies past. More information
That's
about
fine,
Konami
I mean-
Man, folks. His status
There
is
we go.
operational, and his relative is Dr. Cinnamon.
Who
So if you
wrote
know-
this?
Anything about Dr. Cinnamon, you know Konami Man's related.
Dr. Cinnamon.
And in relationships, Konami Lady. I'm not making that shit
I've
up.
never seen Konami Lady.
Konami Lady.
They're just
Take a look
come
at
on
her.
now.
No, I'm fucking serious.
I think Konami Lady's kind of like the guy who's talks about the guy whose girlfriend is, or his name is what? What is his name? Minnie girlfriend. His last name's Minnie.
Oh, Admiral Always Right, mini girlfriend?
Yeah, that guy.
Yes.
I think he's Konami Lady is kind of fictitious. I don't know.
God damn, they're forcing him to farm shit that's like flying around and everything. This is,
Now I can't go any
Dismal.
farther here until I get there's jump shoes to get that. So I got to go back.
I'm gonna go 21 Jump Shoe Street.
I'm just getting throttled.
Josh, he's choking like the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
No, he's still doing way better than
Konami
we would
Lady,
have.
this is gonna be hot. When I click on this shit, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Konami Lady, no way.
I'm going to the
It's-
bathroom, and I'm not to be disturbed for 6 to 7 minutes. 67
Here he
minutes.
is,
over
Konami Man.
Konami Man.
I'm gonna say that every time I see him.
His abilities include enhanced strength, agility, and stamina, and flight.
He also gives you energy when you need it.
Looking at Josh like, did you know that shit? Appearances. He was in Road Fighter. Remember that film? Road Fighter in 1984.
Road
That's
Fighter.
That's an upright Konami game. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like King Kong 2.
Hmm.
Yeah, King Kong 2. Something that we... Yeah, he's in all this shit. He's in Goonies.
These are games he's appeared in.
That's fine.
Yeah, Goonies 2. He's in Esper Dream. I'll have to look for him there. Wai World, obviously. He's in Godberry Gomon. All those Gomon games.
Are we gonna have to just have a night where we play all Konami Man game? We try to find.
That would be several episodes. He's fucking in
Find
Symphony of the
Konami.
Night. I didn't know that shit. There's
I
a
didn't know
Konami
either.
Man in Symphony of the Night.
I did not know that.
I did either. It's interesting because I thought I knew almost everything about that shit. You can always, folks. This segment brought to you in part by you can always know some more shit.
You can always know
Yeah.
some more shit.
So yeah, he's in all kinds of stuff. He's in a lot of Castlevania shit.
I just lost my boomerang, but I don't care.
Oh, look for him at the Piccadilly Circus.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Uh-oh. Do you need to get a password or something?
Not yet. No, we're good.
Okay.
I'm rusty.
Let's
but I can
play.
tell.
Porno password.
I don't.
The password is vagina.
It's like a Jim Carrey. I've never understood people who think that movie's awful. I thought it was great. I don't know.
I don't care. Just take my boomerang.
It's a lot better, I think, as an adult than it was
I don't know.
as
because
an old adult, I guess.
I don't know. I think just
Like Dumb and Dumber definitely grew on me. It wasn't when it first came out. I was like, "This is fucking stupid." But now it's one of my favorite
I think
films.
the whole
ever.
thing, when we were teenagers and early 20s. What the majority of people, the boomers who ran the world, thought was funny, was like not that. It was fucking, I don't know, Johnny Carson saying, "I
Yeah.
bet you're sweet Bippy" or something dumb like. Not that Johnny not to despair. It's just different. It's like,
Yeah.
that was like,
yeah,
I used to
yeah.
watch that shit and go like, yeah, I'd rather watch Letterman. But
Yeah, I guess I did too.
when I was a little kid, and I remember my dad like watching Letterman and like just like laughing a whole lot more than he would have at like Carson. But so I think it's just that maybe a Cable Guy was just ahead of its time. It wasn't. Yeah.
What was going on in that film too? Is Ben Stiller is like he's on trial for killing somebody. His
Yeah,
brother or
yeah.
some shit?
It was like the. It was kind
The
of a
Sweet
spoof of like
Brothers.
the Sweet Brothers. It was supposed to be like the Menendez brothers. Remember them?
Yes, that's right. That's what
Yeah.
it was.
It was like, and then they made like a TV movie about it. And Eric Roberts played the Sweet Brothers. Yeah. And Kyle Gass was in that movie. Picking
Kyle
up,
Gass,
picking up a
yeah.
book.
Yeah.
He's like looking at I think that's the only time you see him in that movie. He's like, his cable goes out, so he picks up a book.
Yeah,
And it's
that's right.
it's a
It
very
is Kyle
sweet
Gass.
moment. Everybody goes, he's reading a book. He's not being a asshole watching TV.
Yeah, after the ventriloquism stopped, I didn't know what I'd do. Now I'm watching a lot more TV.
Okay,
this is
here's our
cool. I
friend.
forgot when you come back to a room with the guy in it. Something he starts selling the game to you.
He's just farting around in here, and
Yeah.
he lets you know when you show up. Oh, that guy's here. I got to tell him that important
Well,
thing.
at this point, you're super frustrated if you're a kid. So he's like, "It's fun to play, right?
Yeah. It's fun to play. the
No,
Goonies
you're not
too.
discouraged at all. You're not ready to throw the game out the fucking window."
It reminds me of being a kid at the arcades and shit, and walking up to a Space Invaders, and it says "Play Space Invaders." I'm like, "Fuck no!"
I was
If
going to
play
until you
Space
told
Invaders,
me.
I mean, that's like paying to waste your time.
Yeah.
I was going to until you ordered me to.
That and just
Thanks,
that game
Dad.
is dull, and I know it's time, but it's like I stand here, I gotta piss. I can't shoot these fucking guys all evening. That's ridiculous to assume that I would be able to sit here all evening shooting these invaders from space. Now, fuck off.
Okay. So I came back to this room. If you remember the whole, if
Back
I
to
go
the-
here to tools, press B.
Yeah,
I get my other choices.
diving
So
suit.
I
Look
use
at
diving
this.
suit.
Oh man, I thought he was gonna change.
I mean, I still keep going back to the fact that they told you basically in the instruction book that B does
No,
nothing.
and
Did
it
they
says
just
it-
never want you to beat the game? Like if you're a kid and you, it's kind of like when you,
It's so-
if you
it's
have a really
something that got
fucked
fucked
up
up.
childhood and you realize when you get, you're an adult that your parents just lied to you about shit.
Mm-hmm.
You're just like, why the fuck would they tell me this? Who can
My God.
who can I
That
trust
happened
now?
to me too, Patrick. That sucks.
Who can I trust now? I can't.
I
if
need bombs. I
I
gotta
can't-
wait until
and this is the last thing I'm going to say about it. If you can't trust the instructions in quotes that are in an instruction booklet for a fucking game,
Yeah, and it's fucking
That's early.
86 or 80. Yeah, sorry, it's 87.
Anyway.
That's our running gag crime because he gets it wrong. The year's like, it's late.
All right. So
yeah,
anyway, we're
how
under,
the fuck you would know how to do this is beyond me.
I mean, you would have never gotten to this part in the game if you didn't know that B did something in certain.
Oh, that sucks. They spawning right on you.
I need bombs. There's a door right there, and it's a free dude, a free guy, which I could use.
Look at that shit. How were you supposed to shoot him? That guy's a prick. Okay. These enemies are really wacky. So, yeah, remember this part about Goonies, Patrick?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is not...
This happened.
This is some other fun game.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
I wonder
If I would have been paying attention, the shit
There's
continues.
if this was some other game, which very well looks like it might have been. I wonder what that game. It just makes me wonder what the title was and what the object was. And I mean, I guess we're seeing, but it's just really odd that they would do that. But we know they've done it before.
Oh, look here.
Boy.
Yeah.
He's a fun little guy.
It's your
Welcome
creature
here, and I'll
friendly.
give you another life. Take your pants off.
But at what a price?
Yeah. At what price?
You're gonna have a whole other life with me down here under the water. It'll be
Down
fun.
here with old Greg.
Oh, it's old Greg.
I'm going to touch you on the back of your ball sack and...
You want to go
Yes,
to a
that's what I
club where
like, 'cause
people
I'm-
wee on each other?
Yeah,
Come on,
I'm down here because
Greg!
all that weird shit I like. The people on the surface, they casted me out.
That's old Greg's backstory.
Yeah, I mean, it makes total sense. Down here painting Baileys all day. Make your head turn into mush.
Is Josh, are you familiar with old Greg?
Oh, Greg, no.
The Mighty Boosh.
Oh, yeah. I've
Yeah.
seen that a couple
Yeah.
times.
I was going to say, we probably should watch that together before, yeah.
That's
I'm my old Greg.
it's one
Got
of
me dick in it, don't I, Governor?
Noel Fielding's
He's like a
characters.
he's like a Cockney creature from the Black Lagoon type character.
Yeah, he's got kind of a froggy voice too.
Yeah, I was gonna say they keep spawning that asshole on top of you. Kind of cheap shots, right? So you have unlimited
Yeah.
spear action.
I'm just trying to
spear
farm some hearts.
Yeah,
Farm
overall
some
this,
keys, too.
You see that
this
really fast.
It's a good game. This is a cool game. This kind of reminds me also of Turtles, the underwater a little bit.
Except that you don't have the awful whatever it is, the seaweed.
Yeah, that fucking bullshit. Without that though, that's
That makes that just
an easy game. Right?
it's agitating that level.
Yeah.
It's not that it's that difficult.
I
It's like, man,
remember.
I got to go through this again.
Yeah,
that's what it's
myself and Cody watching. You just watch somebody and you get anxious looking at that shit. Like, don't touch it. Fucking seaweed.
Like. Yeah, it's now you're in a good spot
Yeah.
because he just keeps coming out of there. Oh, I'm gonna tell my brother. Oh, I'm gonna tell my brother.
Maybe we should stop going. No, that's all right. We can't stop coming out.
We should just stop coming out.
I don't know. Maybe I'm pretty sure I won't get shot. I'll just be like, well, shit. Yeah.
I'm not leaving the rock today. Taking a personal day from all the fucking harpoons in the face. I think I'm gonna have to go to
now,
craft service.
Here's the
table
thing:
here.
the first 38 that went through
One more.
got killed, but maybe this guy will be the one. Nope.
No. Yeah. Oh.
Well, it's usually every third guy.
It seemed like he had a call earlier. He said fourth guy, maybe.
Are they not?
They're not giving him
Maybe
shit.
it's not in the
now.
water.
Huh? Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, maybe not.
I see the top of an Easter Moai head and Easter Island head up there.
Yeah, right
above
there.
the- see that?
That's a crying monkey show.
Yeah.
Nope, more keys.
All right, yeah. It's got on your big giant janitor key ring clanging around down here.
He's got the. He's gonna have
Magic
to get the.
locator device.
He's gonna have to get the belt. Do you get a belt clip for your cell phone, your flip phone in here too? I remember the.
Like those guys you see on To Catch a Predator with the fucking phones on their belt and shit.
I remember. I didn't have like I had a track phone like 20 some years ago, but I never had like a real cell phone until like a cell plan till like 2005 or 6. And I remember when I went over and I got the phone and stuff, and it was like a flip phone. I just got the
There's
free
the
flip.
jumping shoes.
Oh, here's old Greg again.
Yep, he didn't need them. I don't know why.
I'm old Greg.
Yeah,
You
it
like
was,
this
it was
pair of
always-
shoes? You can have it.
It was kind of nice, but, before devices. The time before devices.
So I was just thinking about how when I got that cell phone, I was just like, okay, and woman was putting in a bag and everything for me and everything, and she's like, oh, this is an accessory. You're gonna want this. You're gonna need that. I'm like, okay, what could this be? And she goes back. She comes out with this fucking belt clip. She's like, yeah, I use this, and she like shows me. She lifts up her shirt, and it's kind of
and then she took.
well,
out
she didn't
my
lift it
phone.
that high, but just enough to I could see her phone on the belt clip, and I was just like, oh, thanks, goodbye. Yeah, I'm gonna wear this a lot to places.
Yep.
Which is something Cody and I used to
This
say when we
accessory is
got
part of my new look.
when Cody and I were kids, and we would get like shitty clothes for Christmas or something that we didn't like. We'd be like, we'd hold them up and go, I'm gonna wear this a lot to places. To places.
Oh God.
Which meant we weren't ever gonna fucking wear it. Anyway, that's mean though.
Right,
Somebody bought us
then-
clothes and we were.
Then their
assholes.
dad got up and said, "All right, guys, clean this shit up. Christmas is over."
Pretty much. But anyway, yeah, the belt clip for your cell phone, you gotta have that, right? For your flip phone.
My dad was never even at home on Christmas. He was out hanging around, gallivanting with the whores,
Oh,
with the old rot gutting whores.
all right. So we're
Justin's dad. Okay. There's a Finding Nemo.
Oh, I forgot. This is the right there, if I'm not mistaken, is the end of the game.
okay.
Yeah, the
That's where you
whatever
save
her
the
name
mermaid.
is. Yeah, mermaids in there. But
Yeah, burn through the wall there.
yeah, that'd be the easiest thing to do.
Get your flamethrower.
Like if
out.
I could use a bomb, which won't work though.
Be nice. I think I got a bomb in my pants. I just figured, yeah, today I'll just crap my pants. See if I remember what that was like. No, the moai-kun man's up there.
Uh-oh.
So what are you trying to get over to this door that's
Yeah.
being guarded by all these SpongeBob characters? Mr. Krabs, take your $5 bill right out of your little space suit wallet there.
Okay.
All right.
Use the hammer key.
I don't think this has. Man, it has nothing in it.
You've got 8 hammer keys now.
Some doors will appear by explosion.
Some dorsal. Look at that.
Dorsal.
The dorsal. That's a band name.
It's an aquatically themed hair metal band. Dorsal.
Dorsal fin.
Oh, there's old ankle biter. That's what he does. He comes in right in the middle of the fucking where you can't shoot him at all.
So are we getting pretty close to the end of the game here? I'm just curious.
Oh,
I'm not.
no, we've still got a little more.
Oh, okay.
Could you hurry
That's
the fuck
totally
up, please,
fine.
Josh?
Totally.
Get on with it.
I'm not trying to rush anyway. I know that you just said that was.
Yeah.
We could see the end of the game, but as we know,
Yeah, we've still got more to do.
this game teases you like a.
Yeah.
See,
love
this music's even a little bit Mario-y.
I was gonna say the music does kind of seem, or that are like the Jetsons or something, you know. God, shark just bit your dick right off. Look out for early Kyler there.
Yeah.
With his big red party hat, limit 1.
He's got his party liquor and his.
His brown drinking party liquors. Russell. The guy's nose is turned into nose booger sickles. Oh
Are you
shit!
kidding me?
Pingo, no! Not tonight, Pingo.
All right. I'm gonna step away for
Well,
just
somebody
a
had
second. I'll be right
It's
back.
the time to make this sophisticated ladder here. Somebody's been down here building.
The Inuits build those. They don't want you using them. That's why they're trying
Throw
to
a
keep you
hatchet
away
right
from
at you
them.
if you
Yeah.
do.
They don't want you fucking up their ladders.
And then they drew behind all the ladders with Sharpies.
Yeah, they just filled it all in, right? They just, they haven't heard of just black paint. They could have done it that way, but
No.
okay, time for some. Okay, so you're pretty much going back the way you came at this point, right?
Yeah. Now I'm forgetting what to do next. I gotta figure.
Oh, it's been a while.
Yeah. It's been. Like I
And
said,
we just called Josh
at
up
least a
tonight.
couple years. Used to be once a year, but now it's like, I don't know, COVID. I didn't play this during COVID, which I probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, I used to.
Yeah, we just called Josh up
Yeah,
tonight.
he
like,
called me. He was like, dude, play.
you come over and play some Goonies tonight? And
Yeah,
I was like,
he's like, yeah. But
when was
then,
the last time I played this? It's been a while.
probably at least 3 years, 4 years, something like that.
Oh
And-
gosh, I gotta go back and get the ladder.
oh,
That's
yeah,
what I
that was.
get.
Yeah, you
That's the whole thing you need to get in the water is the damn ladder.
put your
Whoops.
ladder in the water. Doo-doo, gotta be
There's probably someone in the chat going, "You forgot the ladder, dumbass."
the ladder. Yeah, because we made a whole joke about
Yeah.
infections and everything. It was hilarious.
So the chat's kind of gone stale, which it does this sometimes, and I always wonder, like, did it
Straighten that chat out.
Yeah, did it break? Because sometimes, we were having people pretty steadily chatting here, and then suddenly it just kind of stopped. Oh shit!
Something special happened, Patrick. You go
It's
down
funny
that
the Ma Fratelli's wishing you good luck. Good luck defeating me.
I don't know how many. I might be getting ready to run out of continues.
Can't wait to go to jail. Hurry up, kid.
Yeah.
I need to go back to jail.
Yeah.
We were talking about.
meatloaf night.
We were talking about. I think Justin, you and I have talked about how. Sometime in the late 80s, I remember walking into, and I think you had a similar experience, walking into a video store and seeing a display there. Remember those big cardboard cutout displays for Throw Mama from the Train?
Yeah, I wish I had that.
You
right
would
my
walk in
living room.
front of it, or you would press a button on it. I think you just walked in front of it, and she would say, it was Ann Ramsey, as Mama.
Yeah.
And she would say,
Listen up, you wussies.
and then something else. I just remember the "listen up, you wussies" part. And Cody and I were like, that's hilarious. I wish I
Billy
had
Crystals himself was in that film.
Billy
and
Crystals. Yes.
He there's like a drinking game or something you can every time he says that's it and that's all.
That's it. And that's all. Yeah. I don't know. I
It's like
might have
15
seen that
fucking
movie.
times.
Yeah, I might have seen that movie at some point, but I don't remember anything about it. I just remember that cardboard cutout of Ann Ramsey.
There's Early's all drinking again down here.
What else did she do besides Goonies and Throw Mama from the Train?
Those are the two films I know her from. I can't think of anything else.
If only there was something I could type in a search, but man, that doesn't exist.
Yeah, no run-of-the-mill search engines for us.
No.
Nothing here but a green room, Mac.
What kind of sandwiches you got? I got brown and green. Walter Matthau. Well,
I'm actually.
he's
pulling
got
up
the
Player's
fucking player's guide out.
Getting out the player's guide.
So long since I played.
Yeah, no, we pulled out all the stops, man, because we were gonna have.
I just
this-
wish we could get our
console cam's fucked up tonight.
yeah,
man.
our hardware camp.
I should have practiced.
Oh,
Well,
that's
we didn't even know we was
short
gonna do
notice. Yeah, short notice.
Yeah.
A
No, it's
know,
all good, man.
couple
not
episodes
there.
ago, I came over and was going to beat Mike Tyson's Punch Out, and well, that didn't. I got close, but
You fucking drove all the way over here to Tulsa and to do it, Yeah, that's how it is about some of these games too. We're like, oh yeah, I remember just busting through that, and you guys have seen me struggle on a lot of shit. Like, oh god damn, I can't believe I'm not remembering that, And COVID erased part of
that's
my
what-
brain.
That's what I missed.
Yeah, you're going after the ladder, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna figure out where. I remember now where it's at.
okay. I'll be
Go
right
ask
back,
Kanaka
guys.
again.
I'm going to step away for a second.
Doot, 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 doot. And the way these enemies spawn, they're just like their movement patterns are kind of bullshit. Yeah, so everything down here in this water area is kind of cryptic and
Okay.
stuff.
Here. There it is.
It resembles a ladder.
Yep.
And this is bizarre that it makes you hit shit to see shit. It isn't. This is the weirdest game. It really is.
Nothing here. Okay.
You can't use. Parker Lewis can't use.
Okay. So.
Got a boombox. Put on the new NWA.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, thank God we had all these stupid guides and stuff. But we're doing it old school, like we do on Game Night Friday. Yeah.
So punch the hole in the ceiling.
Nice.
Use the ladder. Go up. There's another Goonie.
Nice.
And I'm out of fucking keys.
Oh no, that sucks. But they just dropped those though, right?
Oh no! What happened?
Yeah.
So
no, he's got
there's a
found-
Goody. So how many we rescued so far? 2? Or how many?
You know what?
2, yeah.
Two. Yeah, it's.
And then there's a third one, but you don't have any keys.
Oh, the keys. Now I gotta get some.
Where's
And the
Conan?
trouble is, you end up trying to get keys, from these guys that they're not even fucking spawning. But when they do, they move so cheaply that you can't do anything. They end up killing you.
Where's Konami Keyman when you need him?
Right.
Give you a bunch of
Go to the
keys.
spawn area.
He's like,
Damn it, Rusty.
I'm not the regular Konami man. I'm just the guy, one with all the keys. Here. How many keys do you need?
Konami man said you need this. See, that sucks. That they just spawn. That's the shitty spot where they spawn the guy right on top of you.
So, Josh, how old were you when you beat this?
Oh, there's.
There's
Oh,
first
I
time.
was in 5th grade.
That's awesome, man. Like, I would have never... I didn't have the patience to fucking complete something like... I mean, I beat some games, but, like, definitely not this, not something like this. But there was a lot of
I
cryptic...
thought you were getting ready to.
a lot of cryptic shit in this, too,
Well, back then you had games for a while. I mean, like that
That was a-
$40 game, that's gonna last you a while.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly, yep. And you...
That was not just a weekend. That was, for a long time.
Yeah, well, when we used to talk about too, like you'd rent a game, and I'm pretty sure we rented this one a few times and couldn't make heads or tails of it totally. I mean, we got
Well, yeah. When you have keys, though, you don't open the door. You just yank him through the bars.
Yeah.
you're 2 minutes late. What
I
does
was
that
2
have?
minutes late. I thought I was a hell of a lot late.
What does that have to do with anything? They're just being a cunt about it.
I'll tell Konami man on him. Make him get out his platform shoes and his weird.
God
Banana
forbid
hammock
I'm ever
pants.
in a bad car wreck and they bring the jaws of life and pull me out and I'm totally fine, and then they're taking me in the ambulance and I'm like, oh guys, you're like 2 minutes late. Thanks for saving my life, but thanks, but fucking
Thanks.
come
You're
on,
2
next
minutes
time.
late.
2 minutes.
I wouldn't be able to say it with a straight face. But there are assholes out there that would. So I'm pissed off.
Okay, so you had to come back here and get a ladder.
I had to come back here and get the key. Got the key.
Now he's got Glackert's situation happening.
Okay.
Josh is going, fuck, what did I get myself into?
Oh, don't feel that way at all. No,
Because we're sitting there
he's cool.
like, come on. You said you could beat it.
I've seen him do this.
Right.
So yeah, believe me, several times. So
It's
just
so
been
rare.
long. If you ask me to sit down and
Yeah.
there's some games that I used to be able to just run right through them super fast. And if you ask me to do that on some of these now, it's like, oh, can't remember half this shit.
It's just so rare when we actually beat a game, because we're usually just kind of sampling this game or that game or.
Well, we fuck around a lot.
Yeah. I mean, there's been a few games. We beat that. Or you beat that FMB game. What was that? Something Ninja. What was that called?
Oh,
been a handful.
Revenge of the Ninja. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they call it. It's called depending on where you're at. I think over there they call it Ninja Hayate.
So
We played Revenge of the Ninja.
that I've seen you beat some other games too,
We beat some games.
but it's so rare that we're sitting here like crackheads scratching our necks and shit.
Well, we had such a terrible start with all this shit
Yeah.
breaking too. I'll be right back. I'm going to craft service for
All right,
2 seconds.
say hi to Susan. Got those. Does she have those? Does she have
I'm not
those?
speed running this at all this time.
Right. Yeah.
There's no speed
Well,
running to be had here.
If you were speed running, I think you're at about an hour. So. I don't know.
There's some 8-year-olds that could probably complete this in like 8 minutes or something.
Oh, there's always some kid that just knows it front and back. There's some kid who plays it without looking at the screen and knows all the directions to press. Are you checking with the guide?
Yep, I'm gonna make sure I go a certain way.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And how does the helmet help you again? Sorry.
Oh, when the when you're in the ice level, the
okay, you can
icicles
put it
fall.
on. Okay. But it's just easier just to dodge them or maybe get hit a couple of times and you're okay.
Yeah.
Goonies II. Thanks for tuning in, folks. And if you're still awake out there, keep chatting it up. I think Josh is trying to complete this, and when he's done, or when he decides fuck this game, no. I think Justin's gonna play some Goonies. The regular Goonies, the regular old Goonies, the regular plain old Goonies, which is fun game. And I actually have Goonies for MSX sitting here, but probably won't get to that. That's an if time permits sort of thing, and I don't have audio tonight because my little audio capture device is crapped out on me, so not sure what's going on.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Whoever made that company, fuck them.
It's it's one of those little. I've had this thing for years and years, and I used to use it for. It's actually it's a little capture device, a very common capture device. I think a lot of people had these back like 10 years ago, and I used to use this for audio and video. And the video is like the quality was just kind of like an old VCR sort of. It's just not very good. And then I got this retro tank, and I realized that.
Yeah, the retro tank's awesome.
Yeah. Well, I realized that capturing audio through HDMI, you always have like this huge delay. So I use this old analog device just for the audio.
We like analog shit though. I mean, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna work.
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
Or at least you know what you're getting.
Yep. Except tonight it didn't.
Oh, you
work.
did it. Man, I was gonna say they're gonna end it like that.
Yeah.
Fucking bastards. Yeah, you put the super shoes.
Nothing here. Go back outside the door and get murdered by
Yeah,
that.
have your dick chopped off by a scorpion.
All right, there we go.
Oh, I sure do wish you were dressed up in Konami stuff.
I forgot to check this door. Is there anything over here?
Was that an Eyes Wide Shut party guy?
Yeah, it looked like it, didn't it?
Or was it a clan guy with this hood on upside down? Yeah.
We need to get invited to some of those parties.
Those Eyes Wide Shut parties?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you might get the AIDS, though.
Eyes wide shut.
You've seen the
Rectum
movie.
wide open.
Okay.
Okay, now we're here. It's like an alternate version of the cabin.
Yeah, look at this.
Now I hear that song again. I'm like, he's come through. Now look at that fucker. Look how he's
He goes faster now.
Is that a squirrel?
Oh. They can't even. Yeah, you can't even. There's no way you're dodging that shit.
Oh no.
Oh, and now we have Arthur from Ghouls and Ghosts.
Yeah, Golden Suit Arthur from Ghouls and Ghosts is here. Oh. There's all kinds of shit going on in the restaurant today.
No food being served though. Like most
I'll have the
restaurants.
catch of the day.
Tell me about your specials.
Oh. Not enough whacking that guy in the dick with a yo-yo.
Here, this is about the time where the yo-yo pretty much becomes almost worthless.
Completely useless.
Just-
yeah.
Yeah. And there's a lot of other weapons in this fucking game, but he ends up using that pretty much for the most part.
Oh, let me check over here.
You didn't hop on the bugger bridge over there.
Then
Oh yeah, there's this guy.
Whoa.
who the hell
We
is
never
this?
see this guy again.
Help all
This is
6
it.
Goonies to meet Annie. Okay, that's the mermaid, right?
Yeah. Never see him again or it.
Her, it,
What
him.
the hell was going on there? Yeah. All right.
Welcome. Here's a warp song. Look at all those meatballs.
Hey, y'all. It's Meatwad.
Hey, everybody.
There's a bunch of me,
whole
and I
bunch
made
of
a
me
wall.
stacked up over here.
Oh, is everybody's lovable giant
It's
green
a guy in
dinosaur
a dinosaur suit. There's
with a wet spot in front. Yep.
it's like
Oh,
he's not very good in it.
Like,
He just looks kind of maladroit.
yeah, the enemies now. It's just like, what the fuck? You can't even kill them. You just gotta run through them and hope you don't get hurt
Yeah.
too badly.
Yeah. This is starting to look like a real pain in the ass.
yeah, this is when it gets difficult. In fact, my friend called this Hell World.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Look at this. Yeah, not only does it shoot projectiles out and shit, then it sits there and burns for a while. It bangs.
You better quit.
You better quit that solving the mystery bullshit.
There's another thing Justin and I were talking about that
Go inside the piss flaps.
on the subject of scenes from Goonies that really stuck with you. The part where the two Fratellis, the sons, are like they're trying to walk across the.
Son of a bitch! Forgot
No.
I'm out of keys.
So
They're walking across the plank.
yeah, they're walking across the big log there, and Data put the oil on there, so like first guy slips and racks himself, and then like and then the second guy, the second brother or whatever, that he like falls like square on his fucking nuts. And I remember being a like a little kid and just watching that and going like, oh my, like that hurt me to see that. Like, I remember like feeling that shit, going like, and then of course Ma Fratelli's like,
What are you doing? Stop mousing around.
or, she's
Yeah,
like,
it's like the
she's
last
like
thing you
pissed
wanna
off
hear.
at him because their fucking balls just got flattened.
Their vaudevillian dog activity is not amusing to Grandma.
Yeah. She says something to the
Grandma.
effect of like,
I'm
"What,
your farming again looking for keys.
Mikey the key
Yeah, and then they'll
farmer."
make it. Some games are like, fuck it, here's some enemies. This is like, nope, we're gonna fly all around you like assholes.
Oh, and I see game. This must be game number 3649 that has fucking bats in it. Like
Yeah,
every
no doubt.
fucking game has.
Bats and spiders. And every time you pick up a key, you get 3, right?
Yeah.
And that's nice.
Like I think there might even be like racing games where bats are.
Yeah.
And,
I think there's bats in the in that Game Boy King James Bible.
Oh my gosh.
it's one of those wisdom tree games.
Yeah, it was in Bible buffet.
You're just like it's a game just about. It's supposed to teach you.
All you
Wow,
can
look at
eat
that.
Jesus. Yeah.
I don't think I saw you do that earlier. That's right. That reminds
He
me
just
of
yanks them out through the bars. He doesn't even open the door.
I felt
couldn't
my
be bothered
life
to animate
almost
that.
ended. Well, all
At
these
least he
people,
didn't say,
all
"Hey,
these
you're-"
fuckers do is complain.
Yeah.
Like I saved you. You're alive, asshole.
Yeah, it's a miracle occurred. Yeah, fuck, it wasn't fast enough.
Nah, I thought I was gonna die. Yeah, I still thought I was gonna die though.
That was pretty impressive feat of agility there,
Yeah.
Josh.
Yeah. When you smash the hole in the ceiling, it makes me think of the Tenacious D, where they decide they're going to make a skylight. Remember that? And cop comes to their house, and they're like, "What's going on here?" And they're like, "Well, officer, we don't know." And he's like,
Look at this situation there. He's hit that goddamn guy like 25 times.
the guy in the dinosaur costume.
Yeah. All right, sorry. Yeah, that is. Yeah, I remember that.
Looks like you guys are pounding the crap out of the ceiling. Yeah. They got like shit all over their
Yeah.
head, like plaster on their heads and stuff.
Oh shit!
Fuck those dinosaur guys, man. You gotta just like run from them. Oh, at least you spawned you up there though. Yeah, those dinosaur guys take like 20 hits. I think I counted.
I kind of feel like they could have come up with a better like a song. This one's not so bad, but that other one is. I think that little white guy, he's supposed to be like a Buddha kind of figure or something, but he has almost no defining like facial characteristics or trait. It's just, he's weird.
Konami Man's Uncle Ray.
Yeah.
He sits in there on a tarp and drinks vodka all day.
Oh, and see now it warped me all the way back here.
That's I didn't expect this to happen.
Is it totally random, the warps?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at the things that I'm missing. I need 3 more Goonies. I'm trying to remember where that is. You guys put me on the spot.
Yeah, we did. We did. No, this is. There's many times this can be.
So
done.
you've only rescued 3? I swear.
Seems like it's 4 now.
I swear you rescued
Oh,
at
I'm
least
sorry.
4.
I've rescued 4.
Okay,
So I
so
need 3 more.
Okay, so you got to have 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it said 6 and then
The dude said 6, but there's probably more than 6, right?
Yeah, he's way into this now though.
Yeah. I just hope I have enough continues. I'm not sure if it stops giving me continues after a while.
I don't think it does.
Well,
There's a password system.
Yeah,
too.
you got passwords,
So
right?
what would be the point of them not giving us unlimited continues? Then it's just like, yeah, just to be dicks, we're not going to allow that. Doesn't make any sense.
I'm so glad
Whenever
you're
you put in
playing
your
this.
password, you only get one life.
Justin, aren't you glad that Josh is playing this and not one of us? Because I'm watching I'm watching him go through this game, and I'm sitting there going like, fuck, I would like so not know what the fuck was happening here.
He knows way more about this. I mean,
Right.
yeah, believe me, I've seen him sit down and just beat this. Like, we would have just folks over, and Josh would come over. Like back when we had the indoor arcade at the old house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I beat the Goonies arcade over there. It's like, here you go.
The regular Goonies.
Yeah, that too. But I've seen him do Goonies II over there, and like we'd just be playing pinball and shit. And Josh would go, I'm just gonna chill out and sit here and just beat this, and he would. And there's some games like that I used to be sharp with too. Now you put me on the spot, I'd be like, fuck, choking.
Yeah, I choked
At least
pretty good.
At least he's trying, you know.
When I was up there trying to beat Mike Tyson, I kind of choked. I got real close.
Yeah, that sucks. Patrick.
I'll take another shot at it next time up there or something.
And see, like with that, I've seen you do that. You know.
Yeah. The last time it was about 3 years ago. I was up there and
More about 3 years ago.
about 3 years ago. Then I did it.
Oh yeah.
All right. Are we back? Let's see.
That bastard sucks, and he doesn't give you anything either.
All right. I think we might be back.
Bombs.
That's nice.
Folks, I think we
God, he cheap shot every damn time. Bites you right in the shins. That snake
back.
bites me
Oh,
in the
and
shins.
we're not on the right screen here either. Let's do this.
Yeah, he keeps coming out of the same Jerry the Mouse hole there.
There we go. Oh, and it's not even lined up. Wow, okay. Folks, had a little mishap. Tonight has been riddled with technical issues. This kind of reminds me of the old days. We didn't.
Yeah, we haven't had anywhere near this kind of trouble on the new setup. So what the hell?
Right. Yeah.
I'm nowhere near my A game tonight either. I look on my
And I the only
W
reason,
game.
yeah, and we're letting. I just let Josh go first because it's like he was, ready to go, and it's like, all right, let's just do this because we already kept him up all late, farting around for an hour. So yeah, there's something in the water around here.
Okay, I'm trying to get us back to where we need to be here.
Okay. And those don't need keys.
Yeah.
Adjusting the screen here.
Yeah, it doesn't when I drop the one thing that Josh needs here. I don't want to drop it. Yeah, here's all the fucking bombs in the world. And sadly, this is one of those games where you just have to do this sometimes.
Yeah.
Just stand there because you can't go any further until you get some damn keys.
Well, I needed power too. So
That's nice. It's dropped a couple of those. Yeah. Oh, he almost got you there, little sneaky bastard.
Adjusting all this stuff on the fly here, folks. So apologies.
God, that's crazy. It's not like that dude would only drop that, right? He'll eventually drop a key, right?
yeah.
There we go.
I just saw like a big old dust cloud full of magical coughing and a bomb appeared. That's where the bad guys come from in this movie.
Okay, I'm loaded on bombs now, so I could use keys.
Maybe it'll.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. BB's still here. Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, par for the course tonight. We haven't seen anything like this in, I don't know, like years, man, or a year. Yeah, yeah.
On this show.
This is pretty bad.
Yes.
Like,
Finally, man.
okay, so good news is he was just farming for a key. Josh was just farming for a key forever there, and going to save another Goonie here. What happened while we were away? Anything important?
Any messages, folks?
I really hope there's something important in this. There's nothing there.
Oh my God, that's the kind of shit that
You
would
just
drive me
got
nuts as a kid.
trolled. Holy shit.
Oh wow! Tells you how long it's been since I played this game.
Oh man, we got slimed. Like you can't do it on television. Just now.
I knew that there was a nothing there box, and I guess that is the one.
Yeah, we found the nothing there room and box. They should just go together. No, let's separate them. That's okay, folks. What you missed while we were away was just farming for keys to open the box of emptiness.
But you know what?
Look at this little feller.
Come hell or high water, this game's getting beat.
God damn it! I don't care if it takes till yeah.
I don't care if his head's in the fish bowl. Yeah.
My eyes are actually closing as we speak. It's just been such a crazy long week and long Friday.
You're gonna play Goonies after this, aren't you?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
God, dude. What time
Everybody's
is it?
gonna be so disappointed.
I'll be back. I gotta make sure somebody else went to bed.
Okay.
I forgot about that too. I'll be right back.
I think I'm gonna die right here again too.
It's all right.
Ow, no. So while we were away, did you have to take down a password or something like that? Or?
No, not yet.
Well, thanks for sticking around with us, folks. If you're still watching, like I said, what you witnessed there, super rare. I was having some trouble with. I was talking about how I was having trouble with the capture device earlier, and I have noticed. Well, and it's a common thing. It's not like this is some amazing observation on my part, but when you have trouble with USB devices, they'll cause your computer to blue screen. So this this USB device I use for my sound on my game, which I'm not even playing tonight, I think crashed my computer. So hopefully it doesn't happen again. Yeah, just sitting here, and then it just screen just froze, and I was like, oh, great. So, but we're back.
No, I'm not doing that. Not going through that again.
And if this turns into just it's just Goonies 2 tonight, that's fine with me. Because
Yeah, it's fine with me too.
I want to
still
see a
enjoy
game
watching
get beat.
this.
We might have to. I'm about to take a coat down.
That would
There's
be-
the kitty cat.
That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, they're not making it easy on him tonight. There's like a lot more shit than I remember being running around on this game too. Where's your leap of faith door? Oy. More of this guy.
These little
Oh
songs,
man, yeah.
these little songs get
Naked
stuck in
Jack
your head.
Skellington. It does, yeah. All this stuff is very, very lots of synapse.
How many of these songs are on Goonies? The first Goonies,
Just the
just the Cyndi
Lauper
Lauper,
song.
yeah.
yeah.
Goonies are good
I'm
enough.
pretty sure about that. Yeah.
Goonies are the letter R good enough. That's the title of that.
Goonies are good enough. Well, good enough for the girls I go out with. Sounds like something you hear on the work site. Boss, what do you think? Good enough for the girls I go out with. To her. Ooh.
Wow, that was close.
Konami Man! Are you tired? I shall feel your energy.
Yeah, Konami Man's like it or not, you're playing more of this fucking game.
You thought you were dead. Not so fast.
Not
Shall
so
fill your
fast.
life. You shall not put down the controller till it is 2 a.m. and your father enters your room and demands that you stop playing.
Turn that
You
off.
reply, "Father, please, I must first die." Your father replies to you,
I don't like that.
"You have to die." I don't like that.
True story. Cody told
It's a running gag. Yeah, I don't like that. You gotta die.
Cody was playing Kid Icarus, I believe, and our dad came in and was just like, "Turn that off! And turn it off right now!" And he was just like, "Hang on, I gotta die first." It's like,
Like it would matter if he wanted to get
he
he
had
wanted
to get the code or
password.
whatever, yeah, the little password. It's like, "Hang on, I gotta die." He was like,
All right, well, hang on,
I
let me die.
don't
first.
like that. You gotta die. I don't like that. like the video game's teaching him a life lesson.
Like your dad was on his way somewhere, but then he stopped short and was like, I don't like that. You gotta
Well,
die, you say?
Imagine you grew up in a time when video games didn't exist.
Right.
And, you
In a
know-
better time.
Yeah, so it's like,
Before video games
I mean,
and shitty YouTube.
I don't think there were any board games where you were like, advance 4 places, you have to die, I don't know.
Oh, we have to hit you in the head 5 times.
Were there board games about, Clue was murder, right? So, but I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
You weren't required to die in Clue, I don't think.
No.
Anyway, so glad the feed's back. The show's back. But after all the shit that happened pre-show, this doesn't faze me. I don't. It sucks that we lost a section of the
it's
show
fucking
there. but-
miracle that we did anything tonight. So.
Yeah, with all the
yes.
technical crap that we were dealing with right before the show.
I mean, we literally started jumping through hoops the minute we got off work today.
Yep. Yep.
And then our guest, Josh, came over and he had to bring a damn TV screen over here because ours went in the weeds.
Huh. Yeah, you were telling me.
So yeah, we started. It started from Jump Street, man. This fucking guy. Ride your kudos bar up to the next level.
Kudos, I'm yours.
Kudos, I'm yours.
Kudos, granola snacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I swear to God, there's a commercial
It's so
with
fucking 1992.
the guy singing. You can see this guy by his voice. You can see
Yes.
he's got the Dave Coulier like mullet. He's all like,
Oh yeah.
a kudos granola snacks.
Josh is taking a
We're
break.
pulling out technology now.
Yeah, I think he's gonna take a look and see what the hell it is he's.
Okay, yeah, good idea. Yeah, there's been
I
several
certainly
times where
don't know. I'm worthless to hell of it.
well, there's been plenty of times where I'm like, you want me to go to look up a walkthrough, and we're kind of like, man, I don't do that. But there has been what was the game that we played?
Patrick had
Young Merlin. I think I was looking at a little walkthrough on.
and fucking Ghoul School because I got so pissed off.
It's
And then
very
we
easy
found
to
out we
get
had to kill somebody with a sandwich.
right.
That's the truth. A sandwich.
Yeah. He has a little. Yeah, he throws a sandwich.
We
at
would have
one
never
point.
known, and it's called sandwich.
Yeah, that game's pretty
Like,
wacky though.
we're sitting there like, how come we can't beat that guy? Oh, you got to use the sandwich. Duh. Stupid fucking me. I'm sitting there using a weapon against this guy.
Let's see if we can. See if we can get a kudos commercial here.
No.
You'll love the first bite, outrageously right. Kudos, granola snacks, pleasing, teasing. Kudos, I'm yours. I'm yours. Nutty fudge, chocolate, my peanut butter. Kudos, you won me over any other. Electrifying, granola fire.
Granola.
Simply nutritious, outrageously delicious. Kudos, I'm yours. I'm yours.
There's nothing nutritious about that shit.
And how did they not have their balls suited to the fucking wall? Because all they are is candy bars.
Because it was 1988. Kudos,
Yeah.
granola snacks. Pretty
it's a
sure.
granola
once-
snack.
I'm
It's
pretty
not
sure.
a-
Yeah, like but that makes it nutritious.
No. As a matter of fact, while we're doing some research here, pull up, just grab your phone and type
Granola.
in what food has the
nutrition.
most calories,
Yeah,
and it's fucking granola.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not kidding you.
Why
Do
did they
it,
think
look.
that shit was back then? They thought it was. I don't know.
Oh, how many times have you been around some random mom? So, I got a bag of granola here in case Timmy gets hungry.
It's
Because that's good for him.
it's just like
No, it's the worst possible
straight
fucking thing you can do.
carbs, isn't it? It's just like fucking eating a loaf of bread and I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah, if you look up highest calorie, just type in the words highest calorie food into any search engine.
I'm pretty sure this guy says granolifying at one point here in this commercial too.
The other, electrifying, granola fire. Simply nutritious, outrageously delicious.
Granolifying.
I'm yours. I'm yours.
What if you were like
You'll love
oops, what if you were a like a superhero and your power was to like you emit some kind of a beam from your fucking hand or your eyebrow and it granolifies things?
Yeah.
Just turns it
the
to granola.
fire. Bring the granola fire.
Is that what
in
that
here.
is? Granolifying? Like,
Yeah.
okay, well, so Josh is reading up on how to beat Goonies 2.
He took a look at a book.
Okay, looks like we're back off and running. Folks, nobody goes anywhere until this game gets fucking beat.
That's right. That's
It's gonna be
right.
a long night.
We're
Nobody-
gonna be up all night.
Nobody move, nobody get hurt.
Okay, this is where I went last time. And it's just a complete.
Yeah, no, I think what we should do is for Josh will get to a spot and he can have the password. And
you know,
redemption. You can use the password. Yeah,
you know, we're
that's
joking, Josh, right? This is we're not. No,
I know.
but it's one of those
he's
things.
like
that,
me though. He gets stubborn because you're like,
yeah.
all right, I know. I've seen him do this shit
Well,
in just one sitting.
It's
Just
like
poof, done.
when I was up there, you know, trying to beat Mike Tyson, and like I went at it about 3 times and got beat, and just like that first time I got really close. 2 more times couldn't do shit. So yeah, it becomes personal to you.
There's such a thing as bad luck in playing video games. I mean, that's certainly true. Yeah, that feeling of it being personal. I totally identify with that. Because what about that fucking one show where we played Gunnack, and at the end it was a double KO on the final boss, and the game like soft locked. Remember that shit?
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought you beat
weird.
that, but yeah, I guess
I did. On the redemption. Yeah, I did beat it. But the first time we played it, it was double KO on the final boss,
and then it
and
just
the
locked
game
up.
soft
Yeah,
locked. Yeah, it just was. It was him blowing up forever. It was just stuck in that animation of him exploding. And that was
ridiculous.
kind of cool, I guess. But I was
Yeah.
pissed off. I'm like, come on, man. Hey, nice. He hopped right over his head.
So this is going to take me back to that one area.
Welcome here. I'm naked under this bathrobe.
what do you think's under this robe?
Welcome here. I'm your Uncle Stan.
You're gonna need to put on that raincoat.
Have a seat right over there. Yeah, you're gonna need
Have a seat there.
I see you brought the raincoat and the candle and the helmet. Things are gonna get weird.
The glasses.
You walk on me nude with those spring shoes.
Oh man! Thanks for tuning in.
A couple of
everybody.
Molotovs in case things don't get off on the right foot.
Thanks for tuning in on our first show of this our summer
Yeah,
into
thanks for
fall
being here.
cycle
Thanks
of
for
shows. We'll have shows every week up until Halloween. That'll be the next time we take a break. So every Friday
Seems like a
night,
lot.
and then we got some bonus shows, some Saturday night shows planned. And then, you know, who knows? Sometimes we'll just do unplanned bonus shows too on Saturday nights, depending on what's going on. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun as long as what happened tonight with the technical shit doesn't happen again, because that was a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, that put us back an hour.
Yeah. Not to
fucking
dwell
hour.
on it, but you know, God, it was nuts. It was just nuts tonight. I don't know what was happening, and then
It really was, because everything that, apart from us not having power, everything else went in the weeds. It was like so astonishingly bad that we were just laughing. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
yeah.
Why is this shit?
You know,
not
I
working?
would have been like much more annoyed at my computer blue screening in the middle of a show. Had everything gone like perfectly, you know, to that point. You know, like everything had been great, and then suddenly it just did that. I would have been like, what? Fuck! But here we are.
I'm
Goonies
breaking
2.
all this shit. Yeah.
Goonies 2. I think Josh is sufficiently frustrated. Ready
He's
to
playing
see
it
what-
with, he's got one eye open. Yeah.
No. You know what?
Welcome here. This is a warp your clothes off.
Yes, that's what I want.
I don't like that.
You better quit.
I don't like.
Yes. I'm just making myself laugh now. After this, I'm going to France to paint a picture. She's got a.
Jeez, oh, yeah, she's got the little. Oh, look at this!
Have
Look
a
at this
croissant.
password, man. What the fuck? It's just it's
This is an African priest. That's you know what I mean.
your password is
You're
I
married.
comma N down
Well, no.
arrow T5. Like, just make it numbers and letters.
It's like
Yeah.
no, it's whenever you hear that noise in dialect.
Little,
that,
yeah, a little pop noise, which
isn't that always like an apostrophe with a exclamation point behind it?
I was watching today on at work on my phone, I'll just while I'm working, I'll watch shit on my phone because
Patrick just
technology
gets paid to watch YouTube, folks.
I've been watching the Dana Carvey show. Remember that?
Oh yeah, I do.
Mid-90s, and I was laughing at the bit they did. I don't know if you remember where it was. It's Dana Carvey's impersonating fucking Tom Brokaw, talking about Gerald Ford dying.
Oh, I don't
even
know.
though he hasn't died, but he's like, you need to make sure in case when you go on vacation, we need to just in case he dies because he's pretty old. And he's just like he keeps saying like Gerald Ford
Like having an understudy.
dead at the age of 83, and he's like, okay, let's do one for next year. Dead at the age of 84, and then he gets to a point where he starts doing he has to do it in in some foreign language, and
That's
he starts
fucking
doing the
morbid
clicking
if you
with
think
his
about
finger.
it.
Anyway, it's Dana Carvey show. It's some crazy ass shit, and they only did like 8 or 9 episodes, and
I do remember it,
they
but I don't.
pulled the plug on it. So.
I'll be damned if I can remember any of the bits and stuff.
I only remember it because I started watching it here recently, and I was like, oh fuck, I remember this. It's one of those shows that you watched and then went and talked to your other friends who liked comedy and like, did you see that shit?
I thought you were gonna say, and then you
crazy.
went and got pregnant.
Yeah, that happens
Well,
sometimes.
that's what I was always doing around that time.
So what are we doing? What are we doing now?
You haven't
failed
failed. It's
tonight.
just you got. I mean, it's so late.
Yeah, I've got to get.
Oh,
gotta practice.
Yeah, Josh is over here at our. Yeah, he's probably whipped.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a long day, long night, long week, long year.
You wanna Justin? You wanna take a crack at Goonies? Just regular old Goonies? Or are we just gonna call it a night?
I mean, I'm totally fine with either thing.
It's up to you, man.
I do have a copy. Like I said, I can come back and beat it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
Josh brought his own his personal copy Goonies too.
But yeah, I'm a little pissed that I didn't beat it. But again, it's been. I didn't play it at all during COVID. I typically try to go through it once.
Yeah, because last time I saw him play this, he just like walked right through it.
yeah.
But I've been
we
older
went, like-
since then.
We went in the other room from it, came back. He's like, yeah, I'm done. It just says like the end. He's oh, I'm done with that.
Well, we got a
Alright.
password now, and when you use a password, does it give you a fresh set of continues or something?
Well, yeah,
Or-
plenty. I forgot. Yeah, this has unlimited continues. It just,
Oh, okay.
You basically have all the Goonies saved, and you've got Goonies saved and all the.
You just have to do
items.
like the last mission down in the water.
Is that where you're?
I'm a couple Goonies short, and I can't remember them off the top of my head where they're at.
Right.
and I'm about to fall over, so
Right. It's probably about
brain's
time we're
trying to turn off for the night.
Yeah,
It's
we're
like,
just
okay.
but everybody's so whipped. We were gonna rate links to entertain people.
Yeah, well, and then the whole all the crap that's happened tonight's been pretty shitty.
Pretty
to be
shitty.
honest with you.
But it was a
But,
shitty
we-
time. What game was that?
It was
It was
one of the
shitty
it was a
time.
homebrew. There was a homebrew game for
It was a game-
Dreamcast
was a
where
game
it had
for
a
Dreamcast.
narration at the beginning of the guy's literally the first words in the narration is, "It is a shitty time."
Yeah,
Like,
that game was pretty good too. Whatever it was,
we didn't even see it coming. We just we both burst out laughing. We were like, did you just say it's a shitty time?" And then
Yeah, we
I think
reset it just to make sure we were right. Yeah,
I think
it
little
is a shitty
subtitles
time.
came on the screen even. So yeah, it was great.
Don't make any
um,
mistake about it.
Okay, well, if we're gonna wrap up here, I can go ahead and
wrap up here.
we're gonna wrap up the show tonight. It's been riddled with problems. We were lucky just to get on the air. I'm gonna go ahead and this is gonna be super loud, guys, and I apologize. There we go. Hey guys. We're not a Hey Guys channel. We don't say Hey Guys around here, but
Yeah,
it's been fun.
Thanks for coming in and hanging out. And thanks for checking it out. If you're not watching it live, you're watching it on the replay.
yeah,
What you see, give us a sub. We'll come back and do some more live stuff.
yeah,
Be
we'll
Goonies too, because I feel like I've been defeated.
No,
Josh,
hey,
he's gonna finish Goonies II.
yeah, we need to have Josh back. That's awesome, man. You're welcome to come and sit in on a not sit in, fucking play. What am I? Hey, you can sit over there, sit over on the side and watch. No.
Yeah, he hadn't been here yet before tonight, so it was good.
Yeah.
Good to have him back over. Too.
This was fun, yeah.
Yeah, so we need to have Josh back, play Goonies 2, whatever else you can beat, but no, it's no pressure for me. That's not really what we do here. We're not like pros, so we it's a lot of shit we play just for laughs, and yeah, you should totally.
Goonies night. We had our MSX stuff was screwed up, and
and
had, computer troubles, and we had mixing board troubles, and it's just whatever. It's live.
We'll have to come back to it. We'll come back to it. We'll play Goonies for the Famicom, which is just basically kind of a little platformer version of. Well, I mean, I guess that's 2 is a platformer.
Yeah, there's enough material here to do another whole night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, we'll come back and play some Goonies too, and Goonies as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Goonies to boot.
Yeah, so that sounds good.
Yeah. So anybody out there still watching? BB says, "Yep, you're coming in loud and clear." Apologies. Show was subpar, tonight, just because of all the crap that all the issues we were having. But
fun, though.
it'll be better next time. Something happened. We went on break for 4 weeks and came back, and things just didn't work.
Was it 4 weeks? Yeah, I guess
4 or 5, something like that. Let's see, July 3rd to August 5th, however long that is. So
it's that many weeks, folks.
That many weeks. This many on my hand.
I'm this many.
But yeah, that's the show. Next week we've got the FujiNet. That should be fun.
Yeah, FujiNet.
The FujiNet, which
we're gonna fucking get down on that.
I have no idea what's even going to happen. We're just going to mess around on BBSs for a while, and then we'll, we might have a game scheduled there too or something. But yeah, that should be fun.
That'll be a good time.
And this is on the Atari 800 XL, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gonna get on some BBSs and do some weird shit. I know our friend BB in the chat there was he's talked about BBSs and stuff, so it should be a real interesting night. So thanks to everybody for tuning in tonight. Thanks to our special guest Josh. Hopefully he wants to come back.
He'll come back.
Yep, come back. He's got a legacy now.
Yes.
I gotta beat this damn game again. I can't believe I didn't beat it.
We're gonna beat it. And,
it surprised me.
And
this is a game that we got a legacy now.
Yes. Yeah, and I'm gonna beat Mike Tyson one of these times. I will be up there next weekend. That's right.
Oh shit!
For that show. That's right. Yeah. So next weekend,
gang.
Another in-person show. So
we'll have some fun. We will have it large, as the Boosh would say.
Yes, for sure. So yeah, join us next week for FujiNet on the Atari 800 XL home computer. Should be fun. And that's all I got. That's what we got. That's the show for this week. We'll see you.
Goodbye. Later.
Goodbye forever. Until next Friday.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Good night.
All right. See you guys next week, all right?
All right.
Take care. Beware. Good night.